All right, so we are ready to go play some more Vault-Tec Workshop. We're going to go ahead and dive in right now. Let's go ahead and go for it. Oh, there we go. That's right, Amir Dave on that whisper. So how's everybody doing? Are you having a great Wednesday evening? I hope you are. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a good day. I pretty much slept the bulk of my day away. I was so exhausted, but I had such a great time. Here we are back in the vault again. We are, well, kind of half vault right now. As you can see, I'm building out a bit of an atrium here in this kind of open area here. I want to connect it to this main area.
We showed them different.
And we're trying to build it out. So I want to do an atrium on this side. I want to build out some living quarters on that side. And then, of course, build a nice little shop or whatnot, maybe across here. Like a diner or something like that. And then we'll fool around with some other stuff today. Maybe make a classroom, make me a nursery. I think a classroom would work pretty good under here, kind of in this area over here. So we're just getting started. As you can see, I went through and I built out a nice big atrium up there in the window, just like you would expect. You could come in here and then go around this side and walk your way up here and be up here in the overseer's area, which you can look down on everybody down there, hopefully staying out of trouble. This is going to be my office way over here in the corner. This will be where I hang out. The overseer will hang out on this side. And we will fill in all the rest of that. We'll put in some detail and buildings and furniture and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're going to be doing some serious building all night tonight. Now, I don't know if I can pick these guys up and get those guys out of there, but we will see if it actually makes a difference or if they disappear, because you can pick up the bodies here and walk them over here and throw them off to the side like so, and they're out of there, out of there. All right, now I want to go ahead and say thanks to let me find it here. I want to say big thanks to right there DJ. I want to say thanks to DJ for sending me this awesome link that you guys definitely need to check out. If you're a fan of Fallout, and I'm going to mention this again on the stream later, but for right now, I want to show you guys this. It is so awesome. Let me go ahead and pop this up here. Boom. Where are you hiding? Right here. Fallout 4 Revelation. I got this link in Twitter. And basically, it's a Fallout 4 series, and it is so good. This actor right here is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in the chat for you guys, for you to check out. Hey, Binks, thanks for hanging out. Hey, we got Sign Hippie hanging out. Dark Angel. We got a bunch of peeps. We got Creepy. What's up? And, of course, boom. So, DJ's Gallagher's Twitter. Boom, right there. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the actual video. Did it go out? Where did it go? I put it in there. Yes. Oh, or it didn't go. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. All right, check that out. You should. This is so good. It is so good. It's like one of those things you're watching and you're like, dope. It is so good. So it's one of those things you're watching and you're like, oh man, I can't wait to watch this whole series, and then you realize it's only one video. So if you love this, man, run over there. Just take a second. Run over there, throw a like on there, and tell them, hey, we want to see more of this. Make sure to share, because I want to see more. Hopefully you want to see more after you watch it. So just bookmark that. Maybe do like a watch later kind of thing on it. I couldn't shout out enough. Also, let's go over there and show DJ some love on that tweet as well. Let me go ahead and find DJ's tweet here. And we'll go over there and show DJ lots of love for that awesome tweet. I'm going to put that in the chat as well. Boom. All right. Right there. Okay, I know we could sit and watch that all night long, but I'm going to let you guys watch that. Let you guys watch that via YouTube. So is that cool or what? What do you guys think of that? Just a few seconds of that. Let me know. Let me know on. Let me know in the chat. If you like that, throw one in the chat. I think that is awesome. So super, super cool. Crush the follow button is going awesome. We got Pony Smogs and hey guys, thanks for that raid last night. Really made my day. You're welcome, Pokey Smod. Hey, well, I saw you making a kill box My mod said, hey, he's making a kill box over there. I'm like, oh, hey, somebody making a Kismet kill box. We got to go show them some love. So we thought we'd come by and throw you some love there, Pokemon. Thanks for hanging out, though. Thanks for hanging out, brother. All right, Justin Ordinary Rex. Hey, Kismet, how's chat? How's it going? It is going awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Ordinary Rex. Hello, Cue Ball. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Welcome, welcome, everybody. You guys like that? Yes, that is so good. I couldn't tell them enough that is probably one of the best kind of conversions of Fallout that I've seen. Everybody in there, really good actors, really good things. Oh, so good, so good. Okay, I just want to, when I discover cool stuff like that, or when people send me cool stuff like DJ did there, I definitely got to send them some love as well as send you guys out to check that kind of cool stuff out. All right, we're ready to go here. It is time to build some vaults. Let's go ahead and get started here. Now, where we left off yesterday is we were building here, and it's kind of funky when you're building in this new kit because it doesn't quite snap together as you would imagine it to. So you got to kind of learn a bit about how the pieces go together. So what I did here is I tried to start with an atrium, right? Because I want to start where the overseer's office is. I think it's always best to start with whatever your goal is, right? My goal is to make an overseer's office up there. So that's what I started with. And I tried a bunch of different combinations, which you can see back on the video on demand here on Twitch, if you want to check that out. As well as I'll probably put it up on my YouTube at some point. But what I did is I built this atrium, and then I tried to make it where I could get to the overseer's office. So I made that, where you could go in here and go around the back area of it. Now here in the front, I wanted to build their living quarters all the way down the side there, right? Like a bunkhouse, and then maybe some separate quarters for people, whatnot, along that edge. Then on this side, I want to build that diner kind of right here, do some lighting. We're going to work with power. We're going to figure out how all this stuff works tonight. There's a ton of stuff. I don't even know how it works. We still got a lot to learn. So there we go. Hey, Dark Angel, thank you so much for the host. Appreciate it. Noah, I loved it and thought you would too. Thank you, Noah. That is just too awesome. Thank you so much for linking that. It is too cool. Chewy, what's up? I didn't think you were online. I was just watching your last broadcast. Chewy Braga. Well, hey, there you go. You can watch this, or you can watch that, or you can watch this later and watch that now, or this now and that later. Up to you, Chewy Braga. The DJ Chewy hanging out. Guess who was able to join tonight? Fabian! Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Doodle! Hey, Kiz, how are you? I am doing awesome, Doodle. I'm ready to build some vaults. How do I check how long I've been watching the stream, Kiz? That's a good question. I can't remember. You can find out how long I've been streaming by uptime, but how long you've been watching it, that's a great question. Doing good. Drop the Dragon Hammer. I love it when people make account names after the stuff I came up with. That is too cool. Too cool. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Now, we're going to go ahead and take this stairwell out of here for right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn this up a bit. And we're just going to do lots of building. By the way, 2 nights of Mega Stream. We're going to be going all the way till 5 o'clock. This time, the whole stream is going to be nothing but Fallout 4. So we're going to just be going. So I let my team know. I will hang out with them tomorrow. We'll hang out with them off stream. We'll have some fun. We'll get into some trouble, I'm sure. But I thought, hey, you know what? I think we're going to do another Mega Stream since we had so much fun last night and we didn't really get to finish our vault. I thought, you know what we're going to do today? We're going to keep on rolling on that vault. And let's see if I can go ahead and put that stairwell back there. Like that. Oh, I can't. Cool. All right, cool. That's what I want. This kind of double stairwell here where I can just very easily go up here and the people go across here, and then I'll have a down stairwell on that side. And now that I've got kind of an idea of what I want, it's a little bit easier to build. So I think that probably the best thing to do is actually to build out a little bit of the floors first, right? To build out the bottom floor area and then build this kind of top area, because sometimes you have to put a piece, take a piece away, put another piece in, put another piece in, and then, you know, kind of go back and forth or fuddle with it. My now famous drinking game saying. So there you go. If you guys are playing the drinking game at home, enjoy that. So you have to kind of get an idea of what you want first. Now, don't worry about the understructure yet again when you're doing vaults. Make sure that you are working away on what you want first, and then come back with the understructure and making sure it looks legit. Doesn't matter anyway. Once you get this going, no one's going to see under the vault, right? Like, you're not going to see what's sustaining all of this under the vault now because it's covered. You're inside. There is no more to it, right? So I can't wait to build some interior kill boxes, right? I think I'm going to build them, try to build them right up along here if I can. Some interior kind of arched kill boxes, so anything that tries to make it in the vault is just going to get owned. Going to be owned. Okay. So we're going to have to work on that later, but for right now, we want to go ahead and get another room here. I'm trying to build these kind of in a 3x2 square, right? You can see this one over here is a 3x2. Just give them a little bit of living quarters across here. And then we're going to keep going. Now, of course, we've got to build a roof on this side. Now, these pieces work very interesting at the atrium, where you have an underpiece, right, like a flat underpiece, and then a kind of an over arch piece that goes over the top, as opposed to building a wall and then putting a ceiling on it. You can build it with an arch piece on the top, and I'll show you what I mean. So you've got these ones which are basically at the bottom, right, a bottom piece, which is really going to be really good right there. So I can go ahead and take this out and build that kind of bottom piece there, like so. And then we want to build out on the other side kind of an overarching piece, like so. And then we can go ahead and try to snap that in over here, if it's going to let me, if it's not going to face the wrong direction. Yeah, see, it's facing the other direction, which is really tough. See, and there's a corner there. And then, see, we've got a corner, and then a wall top, which is the one I was just looking at, right? And then a corner. So really what we need, this one's already a corner there. So how do I make this into a corner and then another corner, right? Because it's probably not going to let me do that, but we're going to take a look and see if we can. So we're going to take that floor out, and instead of using a floor piece, we're going to go ahead and use a corner piece, like so. Right? Okay, now that's a corner up above, which is much like this is. Right, I'm sure there's about 100 different ways to do this, but this is the way we're going to do it. So we've got a hanging floor here and then a corner top. Okay, so we need a hanging floor and a corner top. So we've got a corner top, and then we're going to get a hanging floor. Now there's several hanging floors, by the way. There's a hanging floor corner, which you can kind of see this. Now what these do is these kind of snap in. We can get down here. These kind of snap into these metal pieces that are along the wall. See these kind of grooves here? I've noticed that they kind of gravitate toward those. So I can't do the first one, but I'm going to do, or I can do the second one. I'm going to do this first one here. See if that lets me put that in there. And it's not quite letting me put that in there because it's more of one that goes across at an angle. So we'll go ahead and do an angle one. And there we go. So we've got a third one. So the very first one has kind of two supports that are kind of more attaching it to the side of a building, right? Then you have this one, which is attaching itself directly into a corner, right? Which you think would work here, but it doesn't work because the actual supports are right here and right here. So you want ones that have supports on two sides, which is basically this one here, which is a hanging corner thing. So be eyeballing, be watching where these little metal strips are for it to kind of attach to that edge, right? And there's like a outer edge that attaches to, but I look for these little strips on how that's going to attach. I kind of learned that very late in the day. So I'm going to take this one out very late in the day yesterday. That's why I'm so anxious to keep going now that I have a little bit of an idea. And there we go again. We're going to go ahead and do this up there. And then over here, we can go look and see what we used last time. So we got hanging floor there. We got hanging corner, hanging floor corner. We got another corner there. So I'm sure you could do this 100 different ways yet again. But again, it's very weird in the way that it works, that you have to have these very specific pieces. Instead of just putting the floor in, you have to have a very, very specific piece. Now I could just go atrium ceiling, right, and try to do that, but notice it doesn't snap there. It'll snap up here. You can just do an atrium ceiling and an atrium wall or whatever. But I find these kind of corner tops, I don't know, they have a tendency to kind of look better to me. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, and then we're going to go again with another roof corner, like so. And what else? Thanks, Kismet. My shout out to my stream on Twitter. No problem, Noah. Thanks for that awesome link. Fabian says, Kismet, it sucks. I really want to buy Fallout, but I have a weak heart and I get scared so easily. No Fallout for me. Well, look out, Fabian. Yes, make sure to take care of your health first. Yeah, it can be scary. There's a lot of stuff that made... Probably this is the one that the game's made me jump the most out of any game I've played in quite a while. No, I said my vault's come along so well, Kismet, and it's so cool. It's 88. I know, huh? That's funny that I turned level 88 yesterday, exactly when I was working on Vault 88, which is kind of a weird irony thing there, which I'm going to eventually highlight that. I didn't have a chance to do it today. Basically, I slept, I got up, I tried to do a little bit of stuff today, but I was just so exhausted. I was so exhausted today. That I just tried to take it easy to rest up for the stream today. Now see this one, see how it's kind of offset there a little bit? See, it's not quite right. See how it's got that kind of weird offset there? And then same thing here, right? So you gotta kind of fill in the rest of the corners because you don't want to see these X's. Those X's mean that the room is not kind of finished out. See there? Actually, we need to set back a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, same thing. Nope. Yep, okay. And then, again, more hanging stuff. We're going to do the corners one. Like so. And then same thing over here. We'll rotate that around until it snaps in there. Go on. There we go. All right, now the only thing that's weird now is this room, this spot right here. Notice how you can see the interior part of the door. So what you want to do is then use again this kind of opposite side where we can create an actual doorway here. Now we can create an overhanging doorway like that and then put in a floor, kind of like this. Or we could do the opposite. And we could take this out and we could do a underhanging or floor wall combination like this. Now why you would use one over the other, I haven't exactly figured it out yet, but very feisty. Very feisty. So you could do that and then of course go in and then put in just this ceiling. So why you would use one over the other I think is purely a cosmetic thing. Because in the end, it looks pretty close to the same. Right? Pretty close to the same there. But as you can see here at the edge, you've got kind of this edge area there that doesn't quite match up. Right? Doesn't quite perfectly match. You've got this kind of edge there. Because all the rest of them are going from the top down. And this one's going from the bottom down. So, it's one of the things I noticed right at the end of the stream there. That you got to be consistent in the way that you're building. So me, I'm going to go ahead and go with the up area like a show. And then I'm kind of favoring this style. And then down. And it's still going to look kind of the same. See? Looks the same. But it should match up there fairly well. Now these corners match up real good. But for some reason these two don't match really well across those. Right? Because you would think those would match up exactly. It's kind of like there's a gap there. Kind of like there's a gap there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take this out. Let's go ahead and put a doorway in there. Like so. And let's see if that has an effect on it. Has an effect on it. We need to go back to our doors. And we're going to go from an upper door. Oops, sorry, it's still there. It's still there. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and try to put that floor in. Doesn't even put any other type of floor in there. Just a regular floor on the ground. Nope. I mean, this is being super picky, but it just doesn't match up right, and there's just something about it that bugs me. There it goes. Okay. There it goes. Now notice the difference. Now it matches up perfectly, right? I put a door in there. I put a thing over the top like you already saw. And then I did it and it matches up perfectly. Another thing that I noticed there, again, more fuddling. More fuddling that you have to do to make that look right, right? So if you find stuff like that, just add a door, take a piece out, put a piece in, take things away, back again, until you can kind of manipulate it to get it to be exactly how you want it. Okay, so we've got 2 places going here. Now, ultimately, now I'm going to start with those 2, just using atrium pieces, right? Now, the next area that we're going to create here, we're going to try to create it with the living quarters areas, right? So this kind of living quarters upper areas, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's see, we got atrium ceiling floor here. I don't know how to do it yet. We're going to discover it right now because the discovery is part of the adventure. Let's go ahead and use that upper ceiling here. We're going to snap that out here, like so. Come on. And it has a weird, really weird snapping. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You have to really mess with it to get it going. And I'm going to run this all the way to the end like that. Okay, now we've got a long thing. Now let's go ahead and try it now with our vault rooms. Now what I want to do is go ahead and create some quarters. And I want to see if I can just snap it in. Now it's very odd that it doesn't just work. It doesn't just snap in there like the rest of it, right? It doesn't just snap in there like the rest of the thing. So you got to kind of create a transition between the previous set and this set. All right, so how do we create a transition between here and here? Now, if you notice back, if you can see it, way back in there, I've got a domestic unit running up there. So that's what we're going to try to learn. How do we transition from this atrium style into that? Now, we can go through, and let's go ahead and let's look through again, in not the overseers, but in the quarters. So we've got ourselves a wall, right? Got a doorway. We've got a quarters mid, right? So if we wanted to do like a quarters mid right here, say we want to take this out and use that quarters mid, then it doesn't just snap in there, which is what you would want it to do, right? You want it to just snap to whatever the other piece is, but it definitely doesn't do that. So you have to kind of try to find a way to make it work. Now I know once I got it working that I could then use that particular piece all the way down the edge, right? So if I was going to go ahead and make a transition, like say here at this atrium doorway, and actually let me put that thing back using the atrium. So I'm using the atrium part of it as well as I am using, I want to use the living quarters kits. And really learning how to make those. See how I couldn't put that down even though I know I could put it down here and then try to do it again. But notice it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it when there's another piece in front of it. But as you saw, I was able to do it all the way down the side before. So again, take pieces away, add pieces in. So how can I make this work? So I've got 2 pieces down and then I want my doorway here in the center again. I'm going to use the floor piece right here. Again, I just learned this last night while we were doing that. I was doing a lot of focusing on how the pieces work. So there is the doorway. Now let's go ahead and go back to our room. So we're going to go back to the quarters. And we're going to find a nice doorway. And we're going to turn that doorway around and we're going to snap it in there. See? So doorway to doorway is how you get things to transition. See how I transition there? Doorway to doorway. Now once I have doorway to doorway, of course, I can then go into quarters. I want to create a corner here. Is this a corner? Nope. I need a nice corner. Like so. And voila! Ha ha ha! We figured it out! See, look at that. Some nice corners there. And then we can snap this in. I mean, this is super easy. Once you have this, once you figure this part out, the transition from the doors, look at that. I just saved hours of your life that I spent last night figuring that out. Just hours and hours of your life. Look how easy that is now to build an interior building, right? And to build those living quarters. I think that looks way better than building using the kind of atrium kit. Also, if you notice, you see the back of this, right? You see the back of this kind of atrium, which you'd want to, of course, block that back off so you can't see it. Kind of like here with this atrium wall that's going up. You'd want to build those atrium walls going up over the top so you don't have to see that. Now, of course, this could go even higher, though, too, if I wanted to. I could make this even higher. I could make another level of living quarters, which I want to do. I want to make another level above this level. So there's really 2 levels of living quarters on this side. So there we go. Now, if you guys are liking this, let me know in the chat. Let me know if that is a helpful suggestion. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys are liking this. There are mods for vault security outfits, but if you don't like add mods, but I want to dress as guards. Oh, the pain. Chewy Baga, yeah. Hey there, Final Nightmare. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Baby Ed from Death, thanks for hanging out. Welcome back. Welcome back. How do I connect the terminal to use on the builder? To use on the builder. Explain that to me in another way. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, or maybe I haven't gotten to that part yet. Looks really good. Thank you, Damage Trime. Really, my goal in the very beginning when I'm building is not to just build something giant or enormous, is to understand how everything interacts with each other, right? When you get a new workshop, the first thing you should do is try to connect it to a previous workshop, right? Because these are like separate workshops within the vault-tec workshop. Like the atrium is a different style of workshop than all of your kind of vault rooms are, right? Or your utility halls or your domestic stuff, right? Those are all kind of different in the way that they look and feel. Now, I can also, if I want to, kind of reverse what I'm doing and take all this stuff back away, which is what I'm going to do, by the way, is take all this back away and actually make this into a cool-looking living quarters, right? So I can take that out, and now that I have that there, I can just work backwards. Meaning that, and you guys know I say this all the time on the stream, you work forward and then turn around and start working backwards. So if I want to go ahead and make this whole upper side be my quarters area, I'm going to go ahead and turn this around, and look, I can snap that in outside here. Now I've got an outside quarters one. Mariah, who is that awesome person? Mariah, thank you so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I got to update my death counter. I have not died today. I did die yesterday. I totally did. I totally Croakzilla yesterday. Thank you so much to that rad scorpion that came out of nowhere. It scared the heck out of me. Let's see, where's my death counter? There we go. Watch this. Who else has a really cool death counter like that? Nobody who can update it live on the stream. I'm telling you, I go above and beyond in my stream. We do a lot of cool stuff in here. All right. Boom. There we go. And by the way, big congrats to Paul, who's hanging out in the stream right now on becoming mod. Of course, I got the 3 best mods now on Twitch. Amara Dave, Sister Wolf, and of course, Paul. Thank you so much for that awesome modding. Make sure to show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Hello, Gage. Damien Prime looks really good. Well, I'm just getting started, Damien Prime. I wouldn't call it good yet. I would call it basic and getting started, right? So I really needed to learn how to transition from one to the other. Now, this doesn't look very well up here, I think, because it's more like an interior of a building, right? More like an interior of a building than an exterior. This is more of an exterior, this kind of blue stuff here, right? So I want to go ahead and actually take that back away. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the atrium because this is going to be my atrium in here. And we'll go ahead and do that. Now, what I really want to do is actually do an arch over instead of under. So I'm going to go ahead and take the railings out right now. I'm going to add those back later. But again, you want to be consistent. If you're doing arch over, right, if you're starting where you're just going kind of up and over like that, then you want to be consistent in that, what I've found so far. Otherwise, what happens if you're inconsistent, like right here, then you got no roof, and then you put the roof in there, and it doesn't really match the rest of the hallway. So I'm going to take that out and try to be very, very consistent tonight. If you see me not being consistent, feel free to call me out on it. Like, Kismet, hey, you did that the wrong way. But it's much easier to build, by the way, when you're much more awake. Just saying. Just saying, man. I was struggling there toward the end. Yesterday. I was very struggling. Okay, now I got to take the door out. Then I got to add it back in. Then I can add in the floor. And currently I'm using the atrium ceiling. Again, try to be consistent. Atrium ceiling, and try to put that in. That will not go in. Get the door out. Put the ceiling down, which will not go down there. Which is weird. That should totally snap in there. Come on, there we go. Now it'll snap in there. But for some reason, see how it doesn't snap? Oh, there it goes. Okay. sometimes it just doesn't snap between there while you're up there. You get down below, or you try to get closer or something like that, then it has a tendency to snap a bit. All right, now we've got that going, and again, we want to finish out this hallway, and we want to go over the top with a doorway here. I bet I'm a lot more articulate when I haven't been streaming for 12 hours as well. Am I more articulate right now, guys, than I was kind of at the end of the stream there? Now I want to leave this because I think this is kind of cool, right? That's kind of cool. And then let's go again. Let's try to see if we can put this floor in. See, this ADM ceiling floor doesn't work while I'm up here, but if I jump down, right? Those are the things you need to learn. That's what it's all about. So again, I try not to build quickly. I try to build well and try to understand how all that stuff works, so everything works better together. And we'll go ahead and put that doorway in there. Okay, and then we'll put the doorway in here. All right. So basically that's a domestic unit there. Now, if we didn't want to see that blue, again, we're going to back up here. We'll take this door out, which is what we really don't want to see. We don't really want to see that blue edge. So I would say sometimes you have to put the doors in to make the pieces work right, like you saw me do here in that previous room. Sometimes you want to put the floors down first and do that. Sometimes you got to get down from being up here to make the floors work. You're getting the idea. You get the idea. Again, not working from up here. If I go down here, then it snaps in like so. And I'm kind of doing a bottom floor, and then going to do it up above atrium kind of thing there. Hey, Blue Fire, and we got J Guy's mom hanging out. What's up? Thanks for hanging out. Now, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. It is right here. You put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red for me. It'll go ahead and attach itself to the top of the chat. I'll be able to catch your question or comment. Major Payne, hey, I'm a mod too. Holds up a piece of flimsy cardboard with a crudely painted green sword. There you go, Major Payne. Kismet, how are you liking the DLC? Oh, it is so awesome. So awesome. It's a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. It is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge in here. And we were wandering around, and I thought, well, I'll go collect all the resources because I didn't have much resources. And literally, we spent a massive amount of time doing that, going around most of the stream doing that, and I really didn't have that much time to build. So I thought, you know what I'm going to do today? That's it. I'm going to extend it. We're going to do a mega stream today as well. Okay, now that I've done this, right, this looks awesome. Right, looks great in here. Love it, love it. Now, of course, it'd be cool to have a window, right? So let's go ahead and see if we can do one with a window. We're going to take that out. And let's go ahead and take this here. And see if we can just add a window here through the overseer's area. And if we do it just right here, we do a corner one. Yeah, I'd like a corner one with a window, right? Got a corner one with a door, which is good. Corner doorway, another one. Corner column, overseer's window. We've got a window there, but the window I really want, I want it to go that way, right? Like so. But then how do I close off this other side? Right, because it needs like a wall. It needs like a wall that I could put a wall there, and I'm good. But it doesn't quite want to let me do that. So I think the only way to kind of do that would be to take this out. Right, and then we got to rearrange everything. And put this more in the middle. I wanted to do that. And kind of make the doorway at the end if you want to make it easy on yourself. I'm sure there's probably a way to fool around with that and make that work right. But I'm going to go ahead and just try something different there. And again, go with the doorway the other way. Something like this. So now when you come in the room, right, you've got it kind of offset. Like so, right? So you come in this doorway, you've got this kind of arched, actually that's not what I wanted. That is totally not what I wanted because I'm looking at that and I'm like, no, that's an overseer's window. I want a quarters window. Quarters window. By the way, they're all the same kind of pieces. They're all the same kind of pieces, but you can see the difference. One's kind of like wood. There we go. That's what we're looking for. One's wood and one's kind of like this. So now we've got a window there. And then we need to, of course, match the outer atrium piece to match. What did I take that away for? See, I always feel like I need to remove the floor, right? So I can rebuild it, which I didn't need to do that. I could have left the floor. Could have left the floor, but no. Okay. Kismet, you forgot the roof. Not yet. I didn't forget nothing. I'm still building it. This is like really it's only like about an hour in, if you think about it. Only an hour or two, even though we streamed for 12 hours yesterday. We spent a lot of time prepping and then going out there and questing. And then there's just, this place is just absolutely humongous. And you can build out the actual vault all the way through this whole entire area to your heart's content. Of course, this is one of the largest areas here. Look how tall you could build up into this area, right? So I'm actually thinking of raising the atrium to see if I can make it even higher. So it's really tall in here. So we're going to kind of undo what we did last night and use the knowledge of what we did. Okay, so now we also don't want to see that kind of side of that. So we're going to use, yet again, we're going to go in here and we're going to use these. But this time we're going to use a window one to see if we can match up a window. And then when you're looking, look, you've got a window there. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. I think that's cool once you discover how to make the two pieces match up together, or the two different kits, the atrium kit and the interior kit, right? And then, of course, we want to put some glass in there. It's going to let us. Probably best to go inside. Now, I've also noticed that you got to kind of stay away from it a little bit to get that going. So it doesn't want to let me do that. I think I'm going to have to take either one side or the other side out and put that glass in, right? And then I can put the interior one back. This is so much easier when you've gotten some sleep. Just say it. Just say it, guys. It's so much easier. So much easier. There we go. All right. That is looking awesome. Oh, this is so good. Oh, Bethesda. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. You guys are so awesome. Yo, what's up, Dallas Cowboy fan hanging out. Demetran Prime. Hey, thanks for hanging out on the stream, man. Kids, it feels good to finally turn 16. Alcohol. Uh-oh. Look out for that alcohol, man. It'll get you. Yo, what's up? I am doing awesome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. That's right. Paul got the mod action last night. We broke over 200 people watching the stream. Isn't that amazing? All thanks to you guys. All thanks to you guys hanging out in my stream. Everybody who follows, everybody who talks in the chat and makes it a great place to hang out. It's all not just me, but it's also you guys. My awesome community here at Twitch that really, I'm getting a little emotional. Really, that does help. It just helps to such a great extent. I do appreciate everybody who does hang out every single night. All right, let's have some water. Let's have some water, and let's keep going. All right, so that's what I discovered last night, though I wasn't very articulate with how interesting it is to try to make that work. Right, so again, we've got this interior area looking good. Now we're going to go back, and we're literally going to take that whole entire other living quarters out and put this back. So again, we got a doorway here. We want to not only match up the windows, but then we want to match up, of course. Look, I did it again. I mean, it is ingrained in my brain now from building settlements that I've got to take that away. I don't know why. It just says I got to take this away, but I don't need to. I don't need to take that away because I'm using the upper area of the atrium. So I actually got to go back this way. Oh, you know what I just thought of too? There's another way of doing that. Right? Because you could in theory use these ones at the end like that. Get these water things out of here. Come on. There we go. You could use these to do that. Right? Ah, look at that. But you would have to really think that out because you're going to start blocking yourself in the bottom area here. Like mine, I want to extend this bottom area out. So I don't necessarily want that to be blocking there. But you could, in theory, use those kind of prefab walls to make that happen. Now, you've got, they're only kind of 2s, 3s. Here's you've got double doorways, right? So you got doorway down below and up above. You've also got prefab windows. You got prefab corners that you can use of multiple levels. That's something I would probably come back and add that after. You know, and then of course you got this kind of support stuff, which is super cool. That's kind of like in the middle here, right? If you wanted to do like a support, that's kind of cool. Or, I mean, you can also do it over here, I guess. But I would come back and do that. Like, you know, now that I kind of know that I want a double corner here, let's go ahead and take this corner out. Right? And we'll take... Oh, but it's not... I want a double... Yeah, I want a double corner. So now that I know I wanted a double corner, but I don't really know that when I'm building. That would be kind of tough to figure that out. Then in theory, you could put a double corner right there, right? But of course, now I've got a bunch of stuff there, so it'd be kind of hard to make it work now. If we took this out in the corner, how can we put that in there now that we already have it? So you'd want a double corner right there. Get this out. Yeah, see, it doesn't work like you'd expect it to. Like, I'd expect that to snap in there in that corner. Right? Just right there on that edge. Got an atrium, we got a doorway in the way. Again, let's kind of take it down, put it back. Take it down, put it back. Wouldn't you think that should snap right there? Come on, boom, right there. And it might be just because that there's a lip right there, not letting it snap. I'll just take everything out there, just to see if anything's interfering with it. It'll sit there, but it won't snap in that corner, which is where I want it to snap. Totally want it to just go right there in that corner. Let's go ahead and take this corner out. So I have a feeling that what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this and then tear the entire thing down and rebuild it again as I learn stuff, as you learn stuff along the way. And don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid of failing. It's okay in life and also in game to make mistakes. And you're going to, you know, be at the beginning and be like, how do I make this work and how do I make that thing? And then eventually you'll get a better idea of how to make it work. So yeah, it still doesn't work. I took everything down. I think it was maybe this thing up here interfering with it. Let's take that out. I mean, that should totally just snap right in there. Bethesda, that should just snap right in there, bro. Just saying. Just saying. Look, that snaps in there. But the corner does not. See, that snaps in there just fine. Now, what's a way we can work around it? I have a feeling I have an idea of how we can make it work. You ready? What we're going to do is we're going to use a flat one. Now, we did this also last night. We kind of learned that if I take one of these and I snap this in here, like so, instead of using this kind of prefab atrium, that we can maybe use it to snap that corner. All right, so let's go ahead and see that. Now, I haven't tried this before. I'm just, you know, taking a shot in the dark here and see if we can use it to let that snap. No, it will not let that snap off of that either. I could probably do it out here somewhere. Find a place for it to snap in there. I don't want to snap anywhere. Nope. Just trying to see if it'll... Because that should snap right there. Boom. Boom. Oh well. No mas snappy snappy. Okay, now I just tore that whole corner out just to try that. But that's okay. So this is a prefab wall here. This is domestic prefab. Oh, maybe I should make this whole area. See, I'm already redesigning it. Look, I can make this whole area the overseer's area. I'll come back for that. We'll come back for it. For right now, we'll go ahead and put the domestic part back in there again. Domestic. So we were using this domestic kit way at the end. We'll put that corner back in. And again, there's a whole bunch of, there's like domestic areas. There is, there's domestic areas. There is like diners and all that kind of cool stuff. I know there's a corner here somewhere. There it is. So, put that back in there, and then up here at the top, this is going to be the Overseer's area. So you go to the various rooms. I go to Overseer, and then I need my corner. One of these is just a straight corner. There we go. And then snap that back up in there. There we go. So we restored that. And again, there's got to be an easier way, because really I don't want this to just go straight across. I want actually to go up even higher to a whole nother level up there above this. So very, very tricky in how you think about how you're doing your stuff in your atriums. Now again, I don't want to get too far. Now this is just a work in progress. I don't want to build the whole thing out only to realize I got to fix it all. So I want to kind of work away and think about how I want to end this up. Now, this atrium here, I actually don't want that. I want this atrium out, because I want it to go even higher than what it is, right? Hiya! I want it to go even higher than what it is. And how do I do that? How do I make it higher? Well, I have no idea. I'm going to try it out right now. I have a rough idea, but we're going to try it right now. We're going to be just experimenting around with various ideas here. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can snap that. Now I've got to snap that with one of these, with the two metal pieces that are going to snap against the wall. There we go. Now, basically, it's best to establish what you're looking for, right? And we're going to take these out, these atrium pieces. There we go. Now, we want this to be up as high as possible, so I want to see if I can get this up one more level than what I had it. Again, I was using these very beginning atrium pieces. There's kind of three styles of these atrium pieces right at the beginning. There's the ones that are really kind of prefab like this, right? So the ones that I had before, right, where I can kind of snap that in there. But I want this to be up another level. I want that to be up another level, but this is kind of a floor. This is a floor area. See how skinny it is? More of a, down at the floor level. So I don't really want that one. I don't want the other one. I want something more like this, to where it's up like that, but I want it up even higher like that. See? So that's more what I want. I want a really high atrium, a super high one, just about to hit the ceiling there. And I think I can get away with that. And I also just thought, hey, wait a minute. I'm going to have the Overseer's office here, and then have my office at the very, very top. Yeah. That's what we need. We need my office way at the top. I'm the Overseer over the Overseer. I'm the Overseer's Overseer. All right. So yes, it just takes a lot of, learning a bit about it first. So don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy and just build some giant thing and then realize, oh wait, that's not what I want. You got to do what's known as iterations. You iterate along things, meaning you make versions of something. I'm going to jump and hit it. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Multi-levels. Now I'm going to have 2 levels of them being able to have sleeping quarters. This is going to be giant in here. It's going to be absolutely giant. My atrium is going to be much taller. And, oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. Okay, good. That's what I'm looking for. Again, much easier to build when you had a little bit of sleep. Now, while we're hanging out here, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. Hey, it's Jeff. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. Well, I'm going to bed while it lasts, and say hey to Debbie, Sister Wolf, if she joins chat. I will let her know that you dropped by, Fabian. Dan. Kids, there's a slight incline on that hill. I know, that's what's blocking me. That's what's blocking me. Though, I think it should snap in there anyway, because the other stuff snaps, right? And I could go in and I could, snap the other ones in there, the sideways one, and do it that way if I wanted to. But, there we go. Hello, Atlas Sunrise. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Hope you're doing good. Now, what I'm going to do here is I've kind of talked about a bit about what I'm going to be doing, okay? And what we're going to do is just play some music. I'm going to be building. You guys can watch me build. And I'm not going to be talking as much as I'm talking right now, just because I've kind of explained what we'll be doing, right? Now it's just doing it. Explaining what the process of what I was doing was. Now, I'm going to try to make it where it goes way up here and then also down the side areas. Above the atrium on the outside is going to be a hallway, and we're going to try to do that as well. Okay? So that allowed us to do that. Now we need to figure out how do we bring the wall down right here, down all the way down to the ground level, right? So over here what we're using floors or corners, right? This is atrium wall bottom, and then we got an atrium wall top. But we also need the spots in between the walls, right? How to bring those up? Well, they have those as well, and we're going to go ahead and take these out for right now, so that we can work with those. So we can use the bottom up method or the top down. The atrium wall bottom it works pretty great. So you just got an instant, not only floor but ceiling there. And then I'm going to go ahead and connect these together by using this kind of straight wall, which is called a mid wall, like so. Look at that. Look at that pro building. Nice, huh? Nice, nice. And then, of course, we can bring that across and bring that scaffolding across. I think I'm going to put 2 overseer's windows because that's going to be cool. Now, another thing that I thought, too, is, I don't want it to be too closed off, right, across here. So maybe what we want to do, instead of using atrium walls, like so, is we want to have this part here, this kind of domestic prefab, which is going to be kind of maybe like an entry area for them to look at. This right here, maybe I can, let's take a look at this here. Maybe this one. But I can extend this corner out too. I can take this out. See, add and take away, add and take away. That's pretty much what you do. And I'm going to go way back over here. I'm trying to use the different kits to learn how they work. I don't know if they are aesthetically the best choice for that particular thing, but I am just going to wing it, because that's how you learn. You learn by just trying different ideas out. Okay, so I want that like that. And then I want to have kind of just a floor area. And let's see if we can just put a floor area. Oh, we can. Okay. Put floor area that way, so that extends that. But what we really want is we want a corner there. Like so. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now we know the whole rest of the building, right? Can you see it in your mind? Can you see the whole rest of the building in your mind? Corner spot, edges, top, right? I can see it totally in my head now. Can you see him? Corner. We're going to use the prefab mid, and we're going to use the side one like this without a window, right? So we're going to just use those 3 pieces, well, multiple of those 3 pieces to fill out the rest, right? Like this. Same thing here. And then we're going to do a corner, like so. Right? And the key to doing anything is understanding how it works first. How does it all work together? That's what we were doing last night. How does the prefabs work? See? And then you know it. You can see it in your head. You can build it completely out in your mind before you even start putting pieces down. And I do that a lot. I do that. I kind of see it all in my mind as I go along. Now, there is one little problem that we need to fix. And it's actually right here in this corner. See how you got this kind of hard edge and you can see out the corner? There is actually a piece that fixes that. So I'm going to take that out. There's a piece that fixes that. It is the one here with the corner. There it is right there. The prefab corner there. Now, I also find when I get in these confined spaces a little hard to do stuff. But there we go. See, now we've kind of rounded out that corner. And it looks totally legit. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to fix is this transition from that room to the exterior room here so that those people can see out here and we can see into there as well, because I think that would look cool. So we're going to take these other rooms out, or these other walls out, and we're going to convert those walls from those into window walls, and then match those window walls up with the other side. So we're going to go ahead and start with this one. Windows, windows, and then we want a corner window if we can find one, which I don't really see corner windows. I see corners, but see, it's not corner window. A corner door. There's a domestic corner right there. What I really want is a corner window. Am I asking too much for a corner window? But Kismet, aren't you the overseer? Yes, I'm the overseer's overseer. Oh, I forgot my overseer's desk today. Ah, I forgot my desk. I was going to do, that was what I was going to do today, the overseer's desk. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Okay, I'll have that for Saturday stream. Let me put that as number one thing. Number one. Ah, I knew there was something. Write it down again, though I do have it already down there. I'm going to put it here at the top. All right, Overseer's desk on Fallout 4 overlay. I wanted to put my Overseer's desk down below. Maybe I can just pull it in here. Let's just see if we can just pull it in here separately. Let me see if I have it separately. Thank you, Roby, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great night tonight. We, of course, are having super fun doing the mega stream again tonight on day 2 of playing around with the vault-tec workshop. Well, let me go ahead and find my Overseer's desk. I think I'm going to just try to snap it in here. Boom. Now, the great thing also is I've been a graphic artist for over 25 years. I've done a lot of graphic design for some of the biggest companies in the world. And pretty amazing stuff that I do. But I really love doing stuff for the stream. As you can see, I'm doing all these overlays. I did the death counter. I got my design redone. If you see my new dragon logo, very, very cool stuff. By the way, if you haven't seen them yet, I know I showed them yesterday on the stream, but let me go ahead and find those as well. And find them here. Find that as well. Boom. Show that up here. I've got to clicky clicky lots of buttons. Clicky clicky. I do a lot of clicky clicky. Boom! There they are. That's right. The cool Kismet t-shirts. You can find this down below there. I ordered mine up. Big thanks to Assassin also, who did order some of that stuff up. I'm going to be ordering up some stickers. I'm going to be ordering up a thing for... I don't really use a case on my phone, by the way. I never use a case. I'm actually going to get a case, not to protect my phone, but only because I can have the cool Kismet logo on the back. And, of course, I'm going to get it in red. I'll get a red case with a Kismet logo on it. So you'll know who I am. Wherever I'm, hopefully if I make it to TwitchCon, which of course, if you would like to donate to the stream, get me to TwitchCon, there is buttons down below for that donation, though I don't require anybody to do that. I do appreciate you guys just hanging out in the stream. Or you want to put a $1 down toward the cause or whatever you can donate, that would be awesome. I'm got about another month to go, or about 20 days to go, so I can lock in the airfare and all that stuff and see if I can get to TwitchCon. It's going to be close. Going to be close. Hopefully we can get that going. Now, also, all the proceeds from these t-shirts also help me get to TwitchCon. So if you'd like to get a cool t-shirt, there's some really high quality ones of these, by the way, on there that you can get. I can't wait to get my black one, so I can be wearing that one. Though I do really love my Ring of Destiny shirt as well, but I want to go ahead and get that red one and the black one. That's what I ordered. Now, of course, eventually I'm going to order the tank top. I'm going to have Kismet gear totally geared out. So when I go to the gym or whatever, people are like, whoa, what is up with that logo, man? That is totally cool. What's that about? I'm like, hey, I'm a live streamer. Check me out. Check me out on Twitch. All right, so there we go. There's them shirts. Now, if you would like to get those shirts, by the way, you can get them. Let's see if anyone's put it in the stream already. Let's go ahead. Shirts. Bammo! Right there. You can go ahead and follow that link if you'd like to get yourself some awesome shirts and also donate and help me get to TwitchCon. I do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who does. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Dallas Cowboy loves Kismet. Thank you. Kismet's what's fatigue? Great question, Allison. That is when you're standing around doing a whole bunch of stuff like building, like I'm doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and get out of there. And you're just doing a lot, right? Like you're standing around. You haven't slept in a long time in-game, and that's what fatigue is. So all you need to do to work on your fatigue is just to go over here and sleep for 8 hours. Now, normally what you can do is you get well rested in 1 hour in the normal game. But here, or I think it's 8, or maybe it's still 8 hours. I can't remember. I've played normal mode in a very long amount of hours, hundreds of hours now. But here in the survival mode, you have sleep for 8 hours. I think it is 1 hour. So sleep for 8 hours to get that well rested, so that you also get rid of that fatigue and you also get rid of that need to sleep. So that's what that is. So just go in, sleep for 8 hours. You'll be just fine. And then while we're at it, speaking of working on our conditions, let's go ahead and Drink up some water. Dead bodies all over the place. Dead bodies and all over the place. Alright, looking good. Okay, is it just me or does everybody else want to loot that aluminum tray right there, huh? I totally want to loot that aluminum tray and get some aluminum. That's what you do. Oh, look at that. Look at this looking nice over here now. Look at that. We got the window action going on. That is too cool. Too cool. Alright, now we got to figure out how we can do the window in the corner, or we're just going to forego the window in the corner and then do something else. So again, we're using the domestic here. We're not actually using the other kits here, which is the actual rooms. All right, these are kind of like internal rooms, nurseries, cafeterias, common areas, quarters, a security area, right? They all have their kind of different style to them, which is interesting. I mean, it makes, once you figure out how to make those connect to the other ones, then it's not so tough. It's not so tough. But then we're going to go ahead and do these domestic hallways like this. What else we got? And of course, we got transitions from domestic to utilities here, which is a good. So you can transition there. So again, we're going to just look along here and see if we've got a corner window. Guess I'm just asking too much for a nice corner window. I've got a window. I've got a corner, but not a corner window. At least in this kit, I don't have it. At least in this kit. Boom. All right, we're just going to put a corner there to make it easier. And then the same thing here. We're going to pull this out. Now this actually is like a corner, the wrong corner. We actually put the wrong corner back in there. We want that corner in there. Now I'm going to speed up. Hope you don't mind. I think you guys got the gist of it. Now once I've got it locked in, and again, when you're learning something new, take your time to learn it. If you noticed last night, I was not in a giant hurry. I do not hurry on purpose because I really want to understand it before I just kind of plow through it. I want to really have an understanding of how it works, and that's what gives me an advantage in building. Is once I understand how all the pieces work and they connect together and all of that, it really does help you visualize it in your head. If I can't visualize it in my head, it frustrates me. It frustrates me. I got to be able to visualize it, right? So notice how, by the way, I'm not putting any windows in the back because otherwise you'd be able to see outside the vault. And I don't want them to see outside the vault. I only want them to be able to see in the interior finished areas. So it looks totally finished out, right? So that's what we want here too. We want this interior to look finished out. We don't want to obviously be able to see the outside of that, or it kind of breaks that immersion, right? Breaks that immersion on the outside of it. See, when you have this kind of opening. So we're going to go in and back into our atrium. And then we're going to use our windowed ones to finish this, right? So. And then we've got a corner there. I'll take this down temporarily. We're going to take that down. And then we're going to go ahead and finish this out this corner, which is right here. Again, so you have bottom, top, and mid for the atrium. That's what we're doing. Come on, I know you go in there. Don't even act like you're not going to go in there. Okay, there we go. And then up here, we don't want that to be there. We want that to be way up there. Again, I'm using the scroll wheel. To do this. And like so, right? But I don't really want to use that right there. Or I don't. There we go. Move that up. Now the reason why I'm using this in this corner is so that it, flattens out that corner, much like the floor one that fixes the corner. You have also got one that's the inner ceiling top, which fixes the corner. That one's what that's all about. And then we're going to move this up. And again, same thing with all of this. Move it all up. Ceiling so that we're way up there. Look how high up that is. Isn't that cool? That is cool. So we're filling in as maximum amount of space in this area as we can, so we get our maximum usage out of it. I want that to be kind of double high there, double level of living quarters. Oh, that's looking good. Looking good. Again, much easier to build when you've gotten some sleep. Kismet, do you have any advice when you've beaten the game and you've gotten a level 50 and beat the DLC? Kind of bored and I'm kind of scared. Have you built up all your settlements already? Have you gotten 100,000 bottle caps every few days in game? Well, I don't think you ever beat the game, by the way. I think that there's always more to do. I have not finished the main storyline on purpose because I don't want to have that feeling like I'm done with the game. That's what happens when you just rush to the end of the storyline. Of course, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying that's why you'll find that I don't rush the main storyline. Just so I know I have that to come back to later, right? Later on. Later on. But there's always more to do. That's what makes this game so amazingly well built, is that you have... By the way, I'm doing a little bit of a jumping there when I'm doing that. That you always have more to do. You have side quests you can do. You can wander around the wasteland. You can do what I call a neighborhood watch. That doesn't quite line up well up there at the top. Why doesn't that line up? See how that... There's a gap there? Something going on with that. Yeah, so you had to take it out and put it back again. Kind of a weird gap. You gotta watch for that stuff. I guess it's kind of where you're snapping it. Are you snapping at the top area or the side area? It's kind of funny to jump and try to do it at the same time. Scroll a little bit out. Jump. Yeah, look, see how it sets itself back. Or you can set it forward. Yeah, you can actually set it back a little bit for some reason. Probably from matching up to this corner, which is offset. See, all this is offset now. Weird. Why would you want that offset? I have no idea why you would want that offset. So again, a lot of really weird kind of snapping issues, but if you kind of watch out for that, see it offset again? I'm gonna have to move forward a little bit. I have to kind of move in this direction so that it fixes that, because all this other stuff now is just kind of not quite right. I gotta come back and fix all of that. Something you have to really watch. This one's not right. Pull that out. Well, at least I could see it from down here. There we go. Okay. Fix that up. Looking good. Now, of course, I don't want to see behind here because I don't have anything up there. What if I go up and then up again? Let's look at the I can just make... What if I can make interior stairwells that I could use? Because there's this domestic stairwells that are just like crazy humongous. These are like massive, right? And I tried to use these before, but they actually block. They block the area up above. See, they kind of block that area. It's not quite perfect in the way that they work. Like you'd think they would want to stack right on top of each other. Do one then the other. I'm going to try that again. Let's go ahead and try that again and see with our newfound ability to snap stuff if we can get that going. So instead of using the domestic stairs, what I wanted to do is I wanted to obviously get to the end here and then be able to raise up and then go to the next level up. So let's use this rounded piece. Then let's use this corner. Yeah, I'm too far to the left. See, I'm running into the wall. Got to take that out. And see, I would think you could snap that in right there on that edge. But no. Alright, I'm going to take this out. And see, build and rebuild. Build and rebuild constantly. See, that works that way. Why doesn't it work the other way? See, that's good. That's what I wanted to do, but I want it to go. There it goes. Fuddle with it. Okay, because I'm not going to see that. I'm not going to see that corner. Now, if I really wanted to be legit, by the way, there is some supports that you can use if you really want to. You know, make sure you can say, look, my vault is perfection. See? There we go. You've got some support so it looks right from the outside. there we go. Okay, so we've got that kind of figured out. Now we gotta hide that corner. So this one now needs to become... Actually, I can extend that out now. Oh, yeah. Let's extend that out. Take this out. I can make this bigger. See, the whole point is I want it to go up and then be able to go up again without taking so much space. I think this takes up too much space, that stairwell, because it blocks the rest of my stuff, and I want to be able to go up here to the second level and then go up to the third level and so on. So again, learning and relearning is the way to go. So I'm going to make that look legit. I'm going to leave the support there. And then let's build a side area. And there's a moment where you kind of snap in. You go, oh, yeah, okay. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm understanding. You guys, is this helping you guys, by the way? Is it helping you? Let me know in the chat. If this is helping you, let me know. See, now I've got a problem there in that corner. Right there. Because this is going to go that way, and this is going to go the other way. But, well, let's see what we can do. See, whoop. Like so. And then straight one here. Wow, now we're getting a lot more area back. So I don't like to lose a lot of area when I'm building. I like to have a lot of area, floor area to use. Go. Hey, Coobs, thanks for hanging out. Hey, Lonely Sin, thanks for hanging out. Robert Killer, what's up? Hey, you remember me? Yes, I do. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, kids, got a headache this afternoon trying to sort all the stuff in my vault. I restarted building things at least 3 times. Well, Coobs, that's the way it goes. Sorry I gave you a headache, man. Just take some aspirin and roll on, or whatever you like to take. I haven't played it, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. It is so fun, RoboReels. It is so fun. I can literally do this forever. I could do this for another 1,300 hours in-game. Kids, are you able to make vaults above ground as settlements? I think you can, though I haven't got to it yet. Again, you'll find that I'm never in a rush. I'm never in a rush to just get to the end of the quest and to do things as fast as possible, because I am trying to, of course, getting the most out of my game. Good angle that a little bit. There we go. Try to get my light out of there. There we go. I have a light on the floor. I have a light up above. I have lights, because when you're doing blue screen, by the way, it's all about lighting. So a little tip for those who want to do it. Usually I have multiple lights shining on it. I have a light shining on me, so that's why I'm very even. If you notice, some other streamers, they're green because they're using the green screen, so their hair is all green, their face is all green, which also they don't have enough lighting, so their face is like in shadow the whole time because they have not enough lighting. Make sure that you think about your lighting when you're doing streaming. Just think of it just like TV, right? You have good lighting. Got to have good lighting on your blue screen to get that going on. So I'm a very old school lighter and videographer, so I have to master them skills. All right, domestic stairwell, and I go up here like so. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. What, wait a minute. Megala! Or Mech Koala? Who is that? Mecha Koala! Thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Kiz is 5th for Fallout. Thank you, Lonely Sin. Oh, wow. I keep forgetting to look anymore. I forget to look. I just hang out with all you awesome peeps at this point. We did break over 250 the other night. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So thanks, everybody. Sign Hippie. Also dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was number one quite often, all the time now in Fallout 4. Thanks to everybody hanging out in the stream as well. I was number 1 last night, which was pretty cool. I'm thinking I get even more space out of this corner. So I'm trying to learn how to maximize my space, right? And what I really want here is I want something like this way. And then back this way. Can I do that? I don't think I can. think that support is in my way. Oh, I can. Okay. I can do that. Can do that. And then corner over here. King of Oklahoma! Well, hey, nice to meet you, King of Oklahoma. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. So we're trying to figure out how to make these domestic vaults work. Now, we worked on it extensively last night to try to get an idea. There we go. Yeah, we can extend that area. Can extend that corner like so. But what we really need is we need a double arch, and then we needed to kind of finish at the end there. So we need to use kind of more of these pieces like down on the very beginning. I don't know what I'm going to put down here. Maybe something, but it should come to a dead end, basically. Oh, look at those domestic stairs. Cute, cute. Ones I used before. Now, what I need is I need it on both sides. Now, I guess I could put an end cap wall on it. So I don't see one that does both sides there. That basically is a dead end, right? Because you would want it to go and basically dead end at the end. But that's a doorway there. I guess I could leave a doorway as a kind of an emergency hatch to get out and get under the settlement if I really wanted to. But I don't know why I would want to do that. I guess if I want to get back here for whatever reason, I have an emergency exit. But I don't know. I don't think so. I wanted to actually come to a hallway dead end, domestic hallway with sides, yep, and then put an end cap on it so it actually comes to an end like so. Alright, that looks good. Looks good. And then of course we want to use the same thing here, that kind of on both sides domestic hallway. And it didn't want to do that. Oh, bummer. Come on. Bet you if I go outside, it'll let me do that. Come on. Nope. No domestic hallway. Alright, take this out. Now let's see if it lets us do it. Does not want to snap it, that's for sure. Doesn't want to snap it up in that corner. See, that should work. That should work where it snaps in there. Oh, I had to rotate it. Oh, I had to rotate it around 360 degrees the other way. Oh, it has like a specific direction it has to go. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so it actually turn, I had to turn the whole piece in 360 degrees. I guess the sides have to match. Each side has to match. Oh, it's a doorway. That's because I'm using a doorway. That's what I don't want. I don't want the doorway. I want the domestic hallway, not the four-way. Three-way with windows, no windows, domestic hallway. There we go. Domestic hallway there. I just want a regular hallway. There we go. Just a regular hallway. And then let's go back in here. Rotate that around. That's why I had to rotate it, because, by the way, it was trying to match up the two door sides. Now, there. See, now, every time I build, I'm getting a little bit better at it, a little bit better at it. And that's what I suggest to do. Is to just practice your building just like that. So there we go. Now we got a little dead-end corner back there that I don't know what we can put back there. Maybe like a secret, maybe a storage area. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe we do want to put a doorway in there. Let's do this one with a doorway facing us. And that'll be like a storage area. Oh, I'm liking this already. Okay. That's where we store all our secret stuff so our vault people can't get to it. Like our weapons. Oh, maybe our weapons so that they can't go and get it. Okay, hallway. I should be reading this because it's telling me exactly what the piece is right here. Domestic hallway with windows, right? I'm being bad at not reading that. Corner, hallway with doorway. Okay, that's what I want. I want the doorway to be this way. It wants to snap there. It's just not doing it. I want the doorway to be this way. Take this out. Hallway with the doorway. I'll go that way. Again, if I put it this way, it does a doorway. Let's make it even smarter. We're going to do a corner with a doorway. There's so many ways to do this. There's like 15 different ways of making this work. So domestic corner, hall to doorway. I want corner doorway. Corner. Prefab. Doorway in cap. Prefab corner. Oh, that's prefab corner. Prefab doorway. I could do it like that. I like to do it all in one thing. I like to do a corner doorway, but don't really see a corner doorway. This is domestic corner here. That's going to corner that off. That's tough. Okay. See, I could do this, and then I could put a wall on the outside and make that doorway right there if I wanted to. But really what I want is I want a corner doorway. This way I can put a corner in there and then have a doorway in that one edge, and then it will come out this way, which is what you would typically want. See, like this, but of course, like that, but of course with the wall filled in. Like the other one has. Like the other rooms have that. They have that corner doorway. Hallway doorway. That's a hallway doorway. But I don't want a hallway doorway because it's going to block off that edge. So let's just go with that. I say we just go with that. And then we'll go ahead and use an end cap wall to block that off. And then we will, of course, fill in another doorway, hallway with a door. Hallway window, three-way, hallway corner, hallway doorway. That's what we're looking for. And we got to rotate it around until it matches up to what we got. There we go. Now you've got a doorway on the outside and a doorway on the inside. You got to have a doorway on both sides. So you have this little thing here. Look for that little thing. And then we just want a hall. And then we'll end cap it. End cap it. Like that. And then we're out of there. And we could build a nice, put some shelving up in here. And make this kind of our secret hideaway for all of our loots. Yeah, liking it. That's good. That's good. That's some good stuff. You guys like that? I thought that was a good one to figure out there for building stuff. And I hope I'm more articulate than I was after about 12 hours of streaming. There we go. Yes. So now we've got that. We can lock that down. I'm wondering why it doesn't have the normal switches there, though. You would think you'd want the switches, right? The cool little switches, the blue switches. I don't know why it doesn't have that, or if you can add that later. I don't know, but that seems to be much better. Okay. So now we've got the entire space filled out. So we've got maximum use out of the room. And we've got a nice big room here. We've got a nice hideaway thing. Oh, that's a cool door. Cool door. And then, of course, we've got a stairwell now, which seems to be working right. And then we've got this upper area. So here at this upper area, let's go ahead and start building the second floor. And we're going to come back to all that out there in just a bit. Now, we can go ahead and make a room here. What kind of room do we want to make? Maybe we'll make the school right here. This would be a good place. Oh, maybe for the nursery. Nursery? Yeah, let's make a school. Overseers, quarters, security. Oh, I should put security over there. Right inside the door. That's where security should be. You might have to come in and go through security to make it in. That sounds like a plan. I'm going to put security over there. Security on that side. Quarters, overseer is going to be above us. Nursery, this is a clinic. You'd think you'd want the clinic and all that stuff down on the first level in your kind of main domestic, and then your sleeping areas up higher. And then your overseer's areas, of course, up the highest. That's what you want. You want you'd want your clinic. You'd want your cafeteria at the bottom levels, just for access. Security at the bottom level, right when you come in. then you would want the nursery up higher. So I guess we could do a nursery here as well. Right, we can do a nursery here. Now to start the nursery, we're gonna, of course, start it by just snapping in. See if we can get a doorway to snap in there. Nope, no doorway snap there. Just a straight wall. How can we get this going? Can't do doorway. Oh, what if I do a transition? Okay. Now, what I was talking about earlier is there's these transitions, these things way at the end. This right here, doorway end cap. So if I put the doorway end cap on the end here of the stairwell, that was the other thing I want to talk about, then it will allow me to then put the interior doorway of the nursery back here in the rooms. Again, I use doorways to try to transition. See, there we go. Try to transition from one to the other. Now, there we go. So now we come up, and now we're going into the nursery here. Cool. Cool. And of course we want a corner in there. And I'm not going to make any secret storage over there, though I totally could. I guess I could have secret storage on every level, right? Totally could. Totally could have secret storage. I say we try it. All right. We'll just make it like a straight room here. It doesn't have like a straight hallway. So how are we going to do that? That's interesting. So you have to do this, right? Can you build a straight wall? No, how do we? Maybe I just got to turn it the other way? How do we get the interior part of that wall done? That's not going to work out. That's not going to work out without doing some things, I don't think. Let's go back and look again. Okay. So we've got this. We don't have any straight pieces. We've got a corner piece. So I guess I could do corner. I don't want that corner. I want this corner. Can I do corner? No, because you'd have to. You need a separate wall. See, what you need is a wall piece there. You need a wall piece that you could fill in that wall. And this here would be more like. I keep bumping out of there each time. You need more like a floor corner piece, like you can do in the other room. See, this room is much more difficult because you don't have some of the pieces. Let me show you an example. So here I'm trying to make this kind of same thing at the end, but I don't have the pieces for it because I don't have a rounded one that has a wall on both sides that is a tunnel like that in this particular kit. I think they should have gave us some more of these kind of pieces like this in those nursery style. But I can just take those out and kind of mix and match, I think, here. Let's go ahead and do the same thing we did before. So we're going to do a doorway, one with a doorway. Domestic doorway here. Do a hallway with the door. Or hallway with just the door. Windows. Got our hallway. We'll get it here. Hallway to doorway. There we go. Okay. So we want this to end up right here. Now, how we get that there is the tough part. So let's first start with just something. See if we can snap these pieces. See, now what I would need is I need a transition piece. I need a piece that makes this go to this and then match up to the rest. Let's go ahead and try something like this. We're going to go ahead and start this as utility. Right, like a utility room. Then we're going to put this like this, just to try to get that going. Actually, we're going to do it the other way, this way. And then we're going to, it's kind of like you build this and then you take the other bit away and then you build in the nursery, is what I'm thinking. So you build it as a utility and then you convert it into a nursery. So domestic hallway with door. So corner, duct, hall, and the doorway. Okay, I'm gonna turn that around. So that's a doorway now, and then we just want a straight hallway. Let's build it out there. Yes, okay. And then we want to cap it. I hope you guys are loving this, by the way. I'm having a great time. This is awesome. When you start figuring it out. Okay, so there. Now I built the domestic part of it with the doorway. Now I'm going to take the domestic part out and then go back over to my room kit, nursery, then use the doorway again to do this, and then try to see if I can just put a doorway. I can. Okay, so I can just put a doorway there. But I don't have a, I need a corner doorway. Corner doorway like this. The other corner doorway. Like that. Oh, yes! Oh, come on. That was good, guys. Come on. You got to give me some loving for that in the chat. Come on. That was good. So look how I transitioned from a domestic stairwell to the nursery to a domestic hallway. Oh, come on. That was good. That was pretty good. Hey, Emilio, thanks for hanging out. Sorry if I missed any of you guys' chats in there. If I did miss them, go ahead and throw them in there again. Hope you're doing well. How are you feeling after yesterday's stream? I was exhausted, Bacon. I literally went to sleep right after the stream. Crunk out. And then got up, got a little bit done, though I forgot to put my overseer's desk. Oh, I was working on that, by the way. I did not get my overseer's desk in the overlay yet, but I'm going to try to get it here in a second. What can you do with the dwellers? Oh, you can do experiments on them. You can put them in different tasks and different things. Though I haven't totally done everything you can do yet. We're going to be trying that out tonight. Kismet, make a storage and crafting area. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right here, making little storage corners. Chewbacca says, please be patient with Kismet. When he gets building, you're rather distracted from chat. Eventually, he will answer you. Exactly. Sorry about that. I do sometimes get, because I'm trying to think, I'm trying to visualize it in my head, and time goes by really fast for me. So when I'm doing that kind of stuff. That means you're really enjoying it, by the way. You're really having a fun time if time is flying by like that. Are you enjoying the DLC? I just answered that question, Pixie. Oh, but yes, I am loving it. It is awesome. There's an in cap, Kiz. Yes, I have used the in cap. Why do you need for babies? I don't know. I just feel like making one. I feel like making one. There we go. Bravo, Kiz. Well done, said Don Barb. There we go. Oh, yes, I forgot the music. Thank you, Noah. I had to play some music. Of course. We're going to get it going on with my favorite. Oh, yeah. All right, now we're in the groove. Oh, I feel like a mega builder again. I was feeling kind of noobing it yesterday, but now I'm feeling good. All right. Let's go ahead and put a doorway in here. And there we go. So we got a domestic hallway to hold our stuff. Maybe all the diapers back in there. And then let's fill out our nursery. Our second level here. All right. Nursery time. Go to rooms. Nursery. And then the rest of this is super easy, by the way. You just side wall. And then corner, of course. That a window, because I don't want to see outside. And then side wall. Corner. Now, here's what I decide, too. Do I want windows here? Of course I do. Because that's going to be cooler. And then I'm going to go ahead and do one with a window. There it is. Window. So they can look out into the atrium as well. And then corner. I'll roam from town to town. Now this one, of course, in the middle is going to use this top one. Look how much easier it is once you get it figured out. Ah, so much easier. I was like struggling with it last night. Look at that. Beautiful. We got ourselves a giant nursery. Now what if we wanted to combine one side be a nursery, like say the back part be a nursery, and then this front part be something else? Let's see what we can do with that. Maybe a clinic into a nursery. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and take this out. And let's do a clinic. So we're going to need 2 doorways. One here. And then we need a corner doorway. Right here. Now I've got the door there, so I got to take that out first. Put that in the corner. And then on the clinic, I'm going to put another door that way. And then this, I'm going to go ahead and put a window so they can see into the nursery. Like so. And then in the clinic, I want a corner. Oh, this is so much better than last night. That's so much better building here. All right, now I've got a corner there, but I really want that to be kind of a corner window. That's security. I think they give us enough options. I want a corner window, right? Corner with 2 windows. Just to go pretty much like that, right? Corner with 2 windows. We need more options. We need more options there. Take this out. Let's just do that. Oop, that's the wrong one. Oh, there we go. Gonna double. Oh, I know, I made it too big. Because you'd want that to be behind some walls, right? The nursery. This clinic is too small. Too small. I want the nursery to be smaller and the clinic to be bigger. Take that out. Move this forward. This is when Kismet's in the zone. Kismet, is it possible to stack those 180-degree stairwells? I have tried that. It doesn't work. What I think I'm going to do... Oh, wait. I forgot my stairwells. Oh, I'm glad you said that. What happened over there? What happened to my music? Oh, music delay. Where's my cursor? We're getting our building on in here. We're getting in the groove, everybody. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I hope you're having a great night tonight. I am in the zone. I am finally in the zone. I felt totally like I was a noob yesterday. Yes, I need to put my stairwells in at the other end of this hallway. I almost forgot. Thanks for that reminder there, Since Blazer. Yeah, I've tried to kind of do a switchback where it comes up and then goes back up, but it doesn't seem to work perfectly for me. Let's try it. Take this out. See, like you would think you'd want it to just stack right here in the corner, right? It wasn't working well for me last night, though we can give it another shot tonight. So you'd want it to go like this. So I'm in my way. See, like this. That's what you'd want. I can just let it float, but it doesn't snap. Maybe if I use a doorway. Oh, if I use a doorway, maybe I can make it snap. Let's go ahead and use a room, clinic, doorway. Corner doorway. Corner doorway. The other corner doorway. This one. And then try to take the domestic thing and try to get it to snap in into that doorway. Not snapping, it's just floating. It's just floating there. Let's do a transition like that, and then let's try snap it in there. No mas bueno. No muy bueno. Alright, let's try one of these thingies. Nope. That's not gonna work. That's not working. That's what I have here. So you have a doorway in cap. And that's what you'd want right there. Doorway in cap to make that work. It just doesn't work. See, it should it should just snap. See, it should snap right on top of each other. That's what it should do. Let's get out of here. Jump down here. Because you'd think it would just sit right on top of each other, right? It certainly doesn't do it easy. Thinking. See, this is the problem I had last night. This is what I tried to do. I tried to do this. And that should just totally snap right in there. But it don't want to do that. Now, I also tried to do this where it snaps back, but it just takes up too much space. Because you would want it to just snap in the corner. Maybe it's because that other one's kind of hitting that other one. There we go. Kismet, can you make babies now? I haven't done it. I don't know if you can. You think you could, right? Make your own vault dwellers. That'd be good. Who was that awesome person? Damn, the man! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Also, Bogo dropping the Dragon Hammer. Thank you so much for dropping it, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Chewbacca, really awesome, your brain skills. Maybe you could help me with trouble I've been having. Oh, it scrolled by. I'll come back to it. Kismet's a hospital. Yeah, I'm building a little hospital back here. Can you sign people to the clinic to be a doctor? I have no idea. I haven't tried it yet. Kismet, put on Akbar. It'll come up here in a second. Dallas Cowboy fan. Kismet, will there be song requests? Not today, but thank you for the question. Kismet, sorry I'm late to the party. Never late, King Leopold. You arrived just at the right time. And the wonderful and beautiful Sister Wolf, who helps out. My awesome mod. Let me back up there and see if I can find Chewbacca. I'm having trouble lighting up the vault rooms. It's so dark. Any ideas? I have not got to lighting yet. You will see me do that tonight, though. So you'll see me do it today. I be Pikachu. Is that what that was? I be peeking into. I think that's Pikachu. I don't know. But thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Hi there, Wichana. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I like the way you work it. Work them vaults. Work them. Is there vault food? I have no idea. I have not done that yet. Friends, Fire Savinius. Whoa, you guys got some hard names tonight. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. If I do butcher your name, I do apologize. You can go throw it in the chat. I will try to remember. Now, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. It'll attach itself to the top of my chat bar so that I know you're talking directly to me. Westina, thanks for hanging out. Kismet, I fell asleep building my vault. I almost fell asleep doing mine. I just totally wanted to keep going last night. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to be so dead for the stream today if I don't just rest. And then I've got all that building that I've got in my brain. So, by the way, I was dreaming about building vaults last night. So when I woke up, I was like, oh, wait a minute. And if I do this, and if I do that, and I do that, I love that creative moment when you wake up and then you can totally see what you want to do. I just wish I could do this. I just wish I could do that. But there's a way around that. You know how I do it? I just put the thing on the other side. That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put it on the other side. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Nope. Oh, here's a good one. I added this to my song list. Waiting on a sunny day. Take the end cap away, run in there, hit tab, and then it just puts it right back again. We're going to have some good times tonight in this stream. We're going to keep on going. We're on Mega Stream Day 2. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the stream because we're going to have lots of fun. Oh, I got an Overseer's thing there. Get out of there. Okay, so now I got to put all my stuff back. All right, so I'm going to use this transition to use a domestic hallway. Oh, no, I need a doorway. Sunny day. So I need a domestic doorway on a sunny day. Huh. not what I want. No. Okay, I need to fix my, let's fix my clinic here. So we need doorway. We need corner with doorway. Then we can go back to domestic. So we can use the domestic. And hallway to doorway. So we're going to turn that around so that snaps the doorway. Then we're going to go hallway. Oh, we're getting good. We're getting good up in here. Look at this. We're mastering these vaults. We are going to build some serious, humongous vaults today. We have a good time in here. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, everybody. Oh, I'm getting that moment where I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it down now. Get that end cap in there. All right, we've got that restored. And then we'll go back here. Out of domestic, we're going to go back to clinic. Clinic, we're going to do doorway, angled wall. And put that back. All right, looking good. And, of course, we've got that going there. We want to put a door in there. Probably should come back at the very end and put all the doors in. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Okay, let's try another curved stair. I will definitely try that later on. I'm going to go ahead and finish out my clinic here. And window. We're getting lead in here now. Uh-oh. No. I got out of the kit again. I'm always backing out of the kit for some reason. I press down too much. It's a habit from building building other types of settlements. Clinic window. And there we go. So we got a nice big clinic here. And then we, of course, we got a clinic that helps out the nursery. That's good stuff. Now we're on floor 2 right now. Oh, we want to put the window in. Let's put a window in. Nice. Wish you can clean the windows. Put another window in here. Why don't they make clean windows? They make clean furniture. Why don't they make clean windows? Oh, what's up with that? What's up with that? See, this side... See, I'm so picky, right? I'm so picky. I mean, they did an amazing job on this, but, you know, I just want that one extra thing. I just want that one more thing. I want a window with the door corner. See, I want a window, but with a door. Hey, homies! See, door with a window. Right there. See, a door transition with a window. That's what I want. Right there. Giving out hugs. Alright, and then we need... Get rid of this. So yeah, then I can't do a window here either. So I've got to do 2 doorways there to make that match up right. Oh well. Oh well, I just live with it. Thumb thugs. Giving out hugs. Hey ladies. This was one of my followers here on Twitch put this in there and I thought it was funny, so I put it in there. Alright, see how nicely finished out that is? That's much more finished out. Alright, at least we got one window we can look outside. Looking good. Oh, I forgot to put the window in there. Take this out. Oh, we in the zone. We in the building zone today. Giving out hugs. Legit. Doors. Protect those little babies. Okay. Oh, pff, I forgot again. I forgot again. I gotta put a thing at the end here. So, hey, homies. So I've got to put a stairwell. I got so into it there. Oh, okay. I got to tear that down. Build and rebuild. That's just the way it goes. Those thugs. Giving out hugs. So right here, take all this overseer stuff out. And then I'll go ahead and build another stairwell like this one. And that'll get me to floor 2. And then I'll build one on the other side. That'll get me to floor 3. So you got to kind of have to go back and forth, back and forth. Man, I wish you could just put them all on one side. See, it would be awesome right here. That you could just cycle that up all the way. Yeah. Dreaming of building vaults. Exactly. It's the way I roll. Do you get to build a vault anywhere? I'm not sure. I think you can, though. I think you can. Try to build 30 rooms so each of the settlers will have their own room. Wouldn't let me. Oh, bummer, man. I wanted the residential room to be in one spot. Had to go with 5 settlers per room. Really? Because you need to eat. I do? I guess. Am I taking damage? You don't really need to eat until you start taking damage. When you start taking damage, that's when you need to eat. Now, of course, you need to have some food on you, like I do. I can go ahead and just eat any kind of food I want because I have the lead bellies. I can eat wild corn. I can eat just mole rat meat without even cooking it. But I'll have it just so you don't feel like I'm going to die. There you go. You feel better? that should help your anxiety. I do appreciate you worried about my health, though. I do appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. That would be awesome if this kind of snapped over here, huh? That would be awesome. Deathman, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Question the follow button to becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to just nudge this down because since I'm sitting way back here all the time, nudge this down a little bit. There we go. And if you notice, I actually got my name on my shirt. That's right, I'm wearing my Kismet Ring of Destiny shirt. I have a bunch of these shirts, by the way. If you're wondering, if you see me wear a bunch of black ones in a sequence, I don't even look. I just grab whichever one is currently in there. So, okay. So yeah, we don't want to do the supports first. Maybe we can add that later. We want to go ahead and see if we can get this to fit in here. Now, how do we make it fit, though? How do we snap it in there so it works? So, oh, doorway to domestic. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all that out for right now. Take this out. Leave the window. Okay, so if we look at what we did on this side, we have a clinic hallway doorway into an end cap into a stairwell. So that's what we want on this side. We want a same kind of thing. So we want to have the clinic not the overseer, clinic doorway to an end cap. The end of the world, my friends. End cap. And then the end cap should let us just automatically snap this one in the end. Aha! Okay, there we go. Now we're learning some stuff. Now our little noggins are working. Okay, cool. That works. It'd be much cooler if it just went above the other stairwell. I want it to go above that other stairwell. Okay. I want it to go where I can come up here and then just go around and then go right back up above that stairwell. Okay, I'm going to come back to that in a second. I've got to try that. I got to find a way of doing that. I'm going to go way over here to the corner where there's nothing above it and see if I can figure out how to make that work. As you can see, we've got our...
Just keep pedaling?
Just keep pedaling, bro. going on. Okay, I've got to figure out how to do this. This is driving me crazy. Now, first we're going to start with a support. Got to be a way to do that. Start with a support. Snap it to the ground. There we go. And then you want to use a domestic stairwell. Snap that in there. And then we want this. See, this should just snap on the top of this. That's what it should do. That should be a snap point. Bethesda, snap point. That should be a snap point right there. Because that's exactly what you want. Or make us one that's a double-decker one, right? Or double or triple-decker one. Again, see, I just want the world, don't I? I mean, I just instantly know that that's what I want. See, I want this to kind of cycle back and go up. And I don't think I can snap the support up there. Right, yeah, that's... Yeah, support doesn't go. Hi there, Nemesis Dragon. I'm trying to get inspiration from my vault. Well, there you go, Vaulter C. Hang out, man. I'm going to show you all my best stuff I've learned so far. And we're going to learn some stuff along the way tonight as well. Send you a shirt, says Bogo. Well, you can get one down below, and they'll send you one, bro. Just follow that link right there, and you can get it. Thanks for putting that in the chat. Whoever that was, put it in the chat. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I'm sure nobody's trying to buzz me. Oh, what? I sense someone's about to be awesome. You guys sense that? Who's it going to be? Who is going to be awesome? It's going to be a Vaulter CLC. Thank you so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, for rushing that follow button, to becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. We are making big strides in our vault tonight. Big strides. We are learning a bit on how to do stuff. I just cannot make that work. I cannot make that work, but we're going to try something else. Let's do this. In cap. Right? In cap. Then we want a corner. This way corner. Why is it going that way? That's weird. Why is it snapping inside? That's the opposite direction of where I want it to snap. Turn this thing around. Huh. I wonder if I can take that out and just put the corner. Ah, okay. So I take the end cap out and put the corner. And then another corner. And then, by some miracle, it works! Oh, Kismet figures it out. Oh, I figured it out, figured it out. Okay, we figured it out. We just made big strides. Big strides in the stream. Okay, so I had to use these kind of corners to line it up. Oh, yes! That was driving me crazy last night. Okay, so now we can build our nursery back and make that work. So we're going to build it and then take it apart, build it and take it apart. I just showed you how to do spiral stairwells into the thing. So we just figured it out together. So we're going to do some spiral stairways. Now it's on. Okay, I'm going to take all this out temporarily. And I'm actually going to make it go the opposite way because I started on the left. So I'm going to make it go the opposite way I just did. And I'm going to leave that there and take this out. Okay, so I want to go... again, I'm going to use a rounded corner. Actually, I probably don't even need to do rounded corner. I could probably just do edge so I can see what I'm doing. Take this out. Oh, edge. Like so, and then edge to edge. So that snaps to that. Then this side snaps to that. Right, nah. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, I believe in you. Yeah! And then just use this. Take that up. That's the stuff right there. Wait, I can just probably do it from down here. I'll do it from down here. Let's try it from down here. Let's try to really get leet sauce up in here. That is the stuff. Come on, that is good stuff right there. Then I just take this away. I just use that as scaffolding. Look at that. Come on, that's cool. That is cool stuff. Kids, try connecting things. There you go, guys. There's my first major Kismet tip on the vault-tec. How to build a spiral stairwell in just one corner so it doesn't burn the rest of your space. That is cool. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. So I can get to all the levels now just by using this one kind of spiraling stairwell in the corner. So pretty cool. I don't think I can go any higher, though. I don't think I can go any higher. I think I'm going to hit the roof there. But I could go out the other way, though. Just saying. Right? I can go out the other way. Oh, let's see. Wait, let's see if I can go the other way. Let's see how high up I can go. Let's test the limits. Now again, I'm using, you can use just about anything, I think, but I'm using the ones that are open just so I can see what I'm doing. But you can go ahead and just use a domestic wall like this, right? And then you snap the end of it at the other end of it. And then we'll go domestic the other way. Can't scroll out. Not gonna let me scroll out. Not letting me scroll out up there. Let's go all the way up there. Probably don't want that. Doorway. Jump for it! Okay, so yeah, right here. And then we'll want to try to go the other way. Without falling off, hopefully. Oh yeah. Keep on going! Maybe one more? I'm totally going to fall to my death. I feel it coming on. I think that's about as high as I can go. That's cool. That is cool. Man, you could build a huge vault in here. How many stories is that? It's 1, 2. See how many stories that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories high in here. So you can make it 5 stories high if you wanted to. I should move the atrium forward. That's what I should do. Yep, see, I just did that and then it just showed me something that I should move my atrium 1 step forward so that I can have a stairwell in the back corner. I can put the stairwell in the back corner, which will then give me more space in the front. Now I'm going to have to tear this entire thing down again. You guys liking this? You guys liking this? I hope you guys are digging this. I'm having the greatest time ever. Kids, use a floor piece. You can get them to snap on top of each other a lot easier. Oh, well, there you go. Kids, ends connect to each other. You don't need corners. Exactly what I was hoping for. Way to go, Kismet. Thank you, Senator Blizzard. Yes. Kismet for the win, Bogo. Exactly for the win. So yes, that is what I want. I want a big, giant stairwell like that. Of course, I could offset it. I could put it on one side and then put the other one on the other side. I mean, there's like all sorts of combinations you could do. Yeah, I guess you could just use a floor as well, or just a floor one to do that. But yeah, this has got to go forward. This has got to go forward, definitely. Definitely forward. I'll show you what I mean here. I need to jump. Store that in the workbench. Grab that. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want. Forward 1. Hop along, Jedi! Thanks so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Show them lots of love. Okay, so we have mastered the ability to put a spiral staircase in here, and now I'm going to basically have to dismantle everything I just did. Well, at least the bulk of it here. Move this one forward. Oh, actually, we'll just make it easy now. I'm just storing these in the workbench, by the way, so that, and this I know where that's going to be, right there. And then we'll take the doors out. We'll transition that there. Put this here. Of course, we had our cool little thing here in the corner, but that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to only go so many levels up over here. Yeah, we can only go so many levels up over there. So I guess I could put rooms over there in the corner. So that needs to go forward. Get this out of here. And I want this to start on the left. Like that. Yeah, that's already in the right spot. I know some of you hate stuff that's floating, but roll with it. Roll with it! Stop it. Snap that. And let's build our spiral staircase. Now we only need one staircase over here. Snap that on there. And then we can just use something with uses very little resources. I'm just going to use these since I already made these already. I already made these, so I might as well just use those. And I'll just use them over and over. Other way. Snap it. Yeah, I need to go the other way now. Other way. Put those there so I can run up there. Again, I've already built a bunch of these pieces. That's why I'm using those pieces. Because I'm just using them and then reusing them over and over again. Let's take this one out. And put this one here. This doesn't zoom very well. There we go. Sometimes you got to zoom it and then backpedal a little bit. And then you fall. It's like when you're so close, it's hard to control the distance that snaps in there. So feisty. So feisty. Alright, alright. We're not going to torture ourselves. Let's just make it. Let's back ourselves up a little bit here. There we go. Oh, aim down. Aim down. Oh, I rotated the mouse down. That worked a little bit better. Oh, what? One more. We go one more. One more. Let's do it. Where'd they go? They're over on this side. I was like, where did they go? Yeah, you got to kind of aim off to the side first to put these in when you're really close to it. Yeah, there we go. Bingo. Bingo. Yes! We're going to fill in this whole area. Wonder if I'm going to run into that thing. Wonder if that's going to cause me not to be able to go through there. Another thing over on that side. Well, let's build and see. Can we build something this way? I got one of these. This is the fast way to die, by the way, when you're working on stuff really high up and you haven't filled in all the rest of the... Oh no, I think I'm going to clear it. Radio on. Come on, everybody! Hey, Derek! Thanks for hanging out! You have to fall before you can walk. Exactly, Bogo. Before you can break your legs. Elevator, says Arc Ranger. Oh, duh, that's right. I could use an elevator, couldn't I? Arc Ranger, good idea. Kismet, watching your stream while I go to sleep. I got to go to school tomorrow. No problem, Cooper. I hope you have an awesome day at school, man. Yeah, don't stay up too late, man. You gotta rest up so you can absorb all that knowledge tomorrow. Have a good one. Kids, I like how jazzy music play on the Grand Slam. Deathclaw heads off. There you go. There you go. So yes, it does look like it works. Looks like it clears that. Yep. Oh, I'm such in the zone today. I love it when I'm in the building zone. Okay, so I need to be able to get this way, though. There's always some sort of caveat that messes me up. So I need to get this way. Maybe I should offset my atrium to accommodate the elevator. Because then I could come back this way. And then this would be a whole line of stuff up here. Because my atrium's right in the way. Let's take a look at that. Let's go look at an offset atrium. Again, notice how I'm kind of half building stuff because you don't want to run into that problem. Take all that out. I mean, I already can see exactly how to rebuild that entire thing in my head. But my atrium is too far over. I don't need no dollar bills to have no fun tonight. I just need a building kit. I need that to go right there. I need that to go right there. I need a corner. I need a corner and then an offset. That's what I need. I need a corner right there. Then I'll put another corner. I put one out there. Or just an in piece. Oh, I'm doing the bottom. That's why I need a top. Top corner. Nope. Alright, take that out. Just snap it over there? No. It's not easy. Okay. My brain was working. Now it's... There we go. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. What is this weird snapping? Oh, there it was. Okay, that's what I need. So the reason why I need that is so that I can grab the atrium here and snap it to that. It's going to let me. Take this out. Oh, wait, I'm making it harder on myself than I need to. I know exactly what I need to do. Okay, hold on. Let's take this out. I'm making that too hard. Okay. What we want is we want one right here in the corner from below. So we start from below. So instead of working my way up, down, I'm going to work from down up. Okay. And we're just going to use this window one since we already have one. We're going to use a mid one. Like... where'd our mid one go? Go past it? I think I did. Right there. There it is. Mid. Mid. Then grab this and then attach this to the mid. Yes! Okay. Yes, that works. And then I'll offset this. And now that that's offset, I can then put the other side of the atrium in. Like so. Oh, I gotta... Okay. That's enough of that jumping stuff. I need a stairwell. I need a stairwell so I don't have to jump. Oh, thanks for being right in the way, bro. Brah. There we go. I still need to jump because I want to get rid of that one. There we go. Just gonna store those in the workbench. That'll make it easier. Okay, and then atrium this way. I want to put a few of these in here so I know. So good, so good. Having a good time. Kismet, today you are the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Why is that? Because I'm in the zone? Maybe you should keep your power armor in case you fall. I know, Starsonsky. You know, if I was smart, that's what I would be doing right now. I'd be doing it in my power armor. Alright, so we've offset the atrium over to accommodate the fact that we want to bring this upper level and use the top of the atrium as another kind of area for them to sleep in. Oh, we're making such good strides. Okay. And we're going to go up here and we're going to check it out. We're going to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves up here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Wow. And then it keeps going and keeps going. And then right here, you can build yourself out a whole nother wing as well. You can build out the whole area up here. And I could build out along the top area here. So I may run into some trouble over there, but at least I'd have a two-thing wide there. Let's go ahead and build out. Where are you going? Where are you going? Just want to go all the way back to the beginning. There we go. Alright, let's use some of the pieces we already have. Let's go ahead and put in... Well, let me get on this side first. Alright, so we'll build a domestic hallway. Oh, we need a doorway. Doorway. Broke my legs! You guys knew that was coming, but I didn't die. Alright, let me have a stem pack. That was awesome. That was awesome! Now we're gonna... Because I'm too lazy to walk over to the thing, I'm gonna drink the rest of this purified water. Alright, see? I knew that was coming. You guys saw that was coming. But it did snap there, though. I did see it snap. There we go. Not dead. Very close, though. I have totally fallen and did... Oh, wait. Wait. You know what we need to do? Something that's slightly important. Now that we almost died. Of course, we should have probably done it before we almost died. And that is save. I want to save all that good work that we just did, right? So, in survival mode, you have to save in the bed. Let me go ahead and save for about 7 hours there to get that going. We're getting lots of good songs going on today. That was funny because you totally called it. You're like, you should be in your power armor, and then I almost fell to my death. Boom. Because you figure things out on your own. That's right. I love doing that. Sleep to save. Aha, Mayor Dave. I saw it before you put it in there. Power armor fetching in 3, 2, 1. No, I'm going to save. I'm still not smart enough to be in my power armor. All right. Oh, that worked out so good. So good. All right, here we go. Oh, this vault-tec workshop is awesome. Another home run for Bethesda. 5-level vault going on. Make sure not to back my way out the door again. Let's go over here. All right, domestic, and we want domestic. Haul the doorway. All right, that'll take us to here. And then all the rest of this we want it to be enclosed. And I want it so it's a hallway, but I want it to go to the right. So, like that. And then that goes to a room here. And then if I wanted to transition it into a room, I could then just go to the room and say, like, I want it to be quarters. I could get the doorway and then take the doorway and snap it to this doorway. And that would take me in here, except for I can see out there. So I'd want to offset the doorway. I'd want to offset the hall one more. Put that back in there. So we'd go one more hallway. Or hallway. I mean, you could do this 1,000 different ways. I mean, this, you could really, when you get into it, there's so many combinations you could do. Hallway with the doorway. I don't want a 3-way doorway. Or windows, no. No. Domestic 4-way, no. Domestic corner, no. Hallway to doorway, no. No. 4-way, no, no, no. Guess I gotta do double doorways. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Oh no, there it is. There's the doorway. This is not a doorway. That's a hallway. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. Now out to here. And then quarters. Snap the quarters into the doorway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And then of course you would then go and you'd make a corner. And just, you know, just fill in the rest of the room. Come here closer. Try not to fall off. This is where the fun is. Wondering why I have so much fun and why I play so long. This is why. These moments of discovery. This is what games are about. This is what makes games great. Alright, so that I can't see how I can't keep going, so I'm just testing where I can go to. So that's not going to work out there, so I have to kind of stop here and then put the corner. There we go, and that's all I need to build. That's all as far as I need to go to know that it works. And that's the important part, knowing that it works. So that's my top level can only be about that far. And then I can build the rest of that out later. That's later. And then I make a hallway, and I got a whole bunch of places for them to live. So literally I could put rooms for every single person you would think. We'd see. Run out of resources first. All right, let's go back and start working our way back up again. That is awesome. Now we offset our atrium. Let's go ahead and put all of our stuff back so we can't see all of this stuff. And back to the atrium work. Build and then rebuild. Now that I want to be a window. Right? Yeah, window. And then this I want it to be flat. This I want it to be a corner. Oh, maybe we can build that corner now. Let's see if we can use the corner now. See, I'm going much faster. I'm starting to be able to visualize where stuff is also in the menu. Can't use that corner. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes, 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 we can use the corner. Haha. Haha, we even conquered the corner. Because we offset it out one. So that means that instead of hitting this lip area here, we're no longer hitting that lip area. We can do the corner. We the stuff. I wonder if I could put that on top of the other one. That would be good. That would have made that super easy, but life's never easy. Okay, so we can put a corner there, which means that we can also use that corner in the other corner. Right? Right here. Right there. Ah, we learning now. We learning. We can build an upper level. We can build an upper level. Kiz, what are you going to do for a food room? I'm going to build a cafeteria over here. But I'm kind of thinking in this back corner over here, maybe, that I'm going to be doing some food. Maybe making a nursery or whatever back here in the corner. I already have it all planned out. Corner over there, security room up here in the front, cafeteria right there. We've got a nursery and a thing up there. Of course, the overseer's room. Then the overseer's room, which is going to be me up at the top there. And I may just leave the window out. So I can look out, and then that'll be my room way up there. Maybe I'll have 2 levels, since I can have 2 levels up there. Because if you think about it, look, we've got this level, which is the overseer's level. And then that could be my level, and then there's another level above that. So I get 2 levels, and then she gets 1. Hey, why not? I'm the one building it all. She's just sitting over there typing on the computer. Shy Little Muffin says, I couldn't figure out how to turn on the water pump. I made a generator, connected a wire, but then I pushed the button to turn it on, and it never turns on. I guess I have to finish more questing. Turn that down a little bit. To turn it on. No, I did turn it on. All you have to do is just throw down some power, but it should turn on. It should turn on if you haven't, but you have to actually finish out. If you can do the workshop, you should be able to turn it on. But I would do all the rest of the questing first anyway. Just so we have lots of resources. I would quest out. Be very careful, though. Line of sight. Use your companions a lot. Even I died. I died only once, though. I only died once. I almost killed that scorpion, too. He only had like that much health left. If I just got critical on him or a shot on him, I would have had him. I would have had him. But yeah, I would definitely quest out the rest of that. Thanks so much, Dave, for putting that in again. Kids, I want to give away a single copy for Vault-tec, any platform. But I can't get a code until next week. Don't worry, Noah. Yeah, let's do it like next week if you want to do something like that. That'd be fun. Bogo, Kismet, I would put an end caps on those areas before someone falls off other than you. I know, huh? I know. I'll get to it. Kids, remember to put glass in the windows. Yes, I did. I had some glass in the windows earlier. It's pretty fun. Bucktown. All right. I actually just built an entire thing and then tore it down and then built it and then tore it down again like 3 times just to get it just right, right? And I learned how to adjust the stairwells here. And I can put my stairwells over here, and then that leaves me a wider area over here for my rooms. And I can take all this out. And so now my rooms are going to fit better. And look at this whole big area now I've got down here at the base of this. A nice big giant room there to do something. I don't know what I'm doing in there yet, but I know I'm going to do something. Now, I think I more want to try one of these. Yeah, there we go. I wish I had a window in it. Got these with windows. Do they have the skip one with window? See, I want the world. See, they got the skip one, right? Or basically it means the skip's the platform. But I want windows in there. But it doesn't have windows. So I'm going to have to... This one has windows, but then it has that... See, I want windows, and I want it to be pretty high up, right? I want these to all be windows. Windows in this kind of center area. So people inside there can see out here in the corner. And this I don't want to be like that. This I do, because I want this to be my living quarters over there. Again, I want this to be window. And this to be a window. This is awesome. This is awesome. Again, I could do this instantly. Now, I've played over 1,300 hours now. Actually, I think it's 1,307 or something like that now. In Fallout 4, I played through 3 different times. Normal mode, 500 hours. Got to level 91. Then I played in survival mode, about 440 hours. Then I, of course, started all over again in survival mode. I got all the way to level 94, and then I started over again in the new survival mode, which is what I'm playing in right now. And of course, we're doing the vault-tec workshop, which is super, super fun. Now, if you are new to my channel, my name is Kismet. If you want to go ahead and talk to me, leave me a question or comment, you can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know that you're talking directly to me. It also attaches itself to the top of my chat, so I don't miss it. Now, if I did miss it for some reason, just go ahead and throw it in there again. That's okay. Just make sure to put my name in there. All right. Oh my God. Okay, Kismet. Next week, guys, for vault-tec. There you go. Sounds good, Noah. Because you have a corner out of place. I have a lot of stuff out of place. I have to redo everything now. I got to redo all of this because I moved my atrium closer so that I can accommodate these stairwells so they can go up high enough where they don't hit the roof level, where I can then build out some more living quarters up there and still have my level 1, whatever this is, level 2. Oh, wait, maybe I should put the diner there. And then this whole area right here will be this... improving upon it. Okay, so this is going to be my diner then. We'll leave that corner there so we know where the corner is. So this whole area will be the diner. And then this will be the security office. Food over in that corner. Haven't figured out that corner yet. Domestic living on that side. And they're going to live, you know, stories and stories up. Except for, oh... how are they going to get up those stories? They gotta go here. Now I got to think about their walking, right? So they got to come in and out of these hallways to go up to the multiple levels. So they can get to the first level, but to get to the other domestic levels up there, the other 2 levels. Okay, so 2 levels they'll get from here. The other 2 levels they'll get from up the stairwells. That seems right to me. Yeah, because they can come out right there. Okay, let's go double check that though before we get too far. Now, the reason why I half build stuff like this is so that I can think out the tough moments, right? The tough parts of it beforehand, before you get too far. Like this one, I want to... No, I didn't want to take that one out. I want to take the one above that out. This one. That one I want to take out. There we go. Okay. And then build, just for right now, I'll build a utility. One with a doorway. And see, now I'm underneath that one. And then hallway. So double hallway. So again, same thing. Hallway. The hallway and then door. Hallway, then door. Okay. Hallway, then 3-way. Domestic 3-way. So that is going to go that way. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. I want a hall doorway. No. I want a hallway and doorway. Doorway to the right. Then, again, I can build that out all I want that way. Cool. And then again, so now I have 2 levels of domestic up top 2 levels of domestic down below, and then a below level, which maybe I'll make maybe you can make a trade center or something down there. Oh, that's coming out good. So figure out the complexity first before you get too far. Otherwise, you're dismantling the entire builds back and forth the whole entire time. So yes, I figured out the complexity of how to make that fit above the atrium, which is pretty tricky. That's pretty tricky to figure out how to get the atrium in there perfectly, how to get this to stack on top of each other, how to build out so this is nice and squared out here. So yes, this is going to be now... Oh, why am I building so many doorways? Too many doorways. Take that out. There we go. Checking those kids caps. I was at 1170 hours before this DC. I've played mostly the original survival. I don't like the new survival. Not worth it in my own opinion. Well, Valdrek, if you'd like to know how to get a great head start in the new survival mode, you can check out my videos on YouTube. I have basically the first 5 days, how to get an incredibly great start. And then after a while, you get past level 30 or 40, it feels just like the other survival mode. You'll be just fine. But I enjoy it. I think it makes me play an entirely different way than I played before, which is what I really like about it. That's what I really like about it. Okay. Windows. Oh, I love this moment. I love this moment when you're really in the zone and you can totally visualize what you want. You just can't do it fast enough. Take this corner out. That's going to allow me to go there. Again, we'll do this. And we'll find a corner. Like that. Nice. Nice, nice. Now that corner is not going to allow me to go here, so that's why I made a corner there, because I don't want a window there. And then here is where I want now my cafeteria. Now the cafeteria does not snap to this, which it totally should. I think at some point you should just be able to snap that right in there, because that's eventually what you want, right? To snap that to the back of that. But that's okay. What we're going to do is use the cafeteria doorway to get us started. Like that. So we snap the doorway to doorway to get us started, and then we will go ahead and finish out the rest of the rooms here by putting in windows. Oh, we don't want to forget our windows. Now we can totally leave the windows out, but go ahead and put our windows in. Like so. So you want to put your windows in first before you go to the next part. And rooms, cafeteria. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our windows. There we go. Now, if you want to finish it out, you need to do this. This actually is going to have to be a corner, because I can't go to there, I don't think. With that corner, I'm going to clip that corner. So this one can't be a window either. That one can't be a window. That's got to be a flat one. Let's go ahead and just let's put in our... Huh. You know, we don't even need a doorway here. We don't need this to be separate. Why do we need that to be separate? Let's try something else. Let's take this out. Just dawned on me, I don't need to be enclosed in there now. I could just have it open to where they could just walk in here. They can just walk right in there. Right? See how we can make that work. See, again, you want to iterate. You want to keep changing it up until you kind of figure out what you really want there. So that's that. And then I want a corner there, so they can't see out there. We want a corner for the cafeteria. So this way. Like that. And then I want to cover that up with an atrium wall. Like that. Oh, yeah. That's even better. I don't want a doorway there. I want them just to be able to walk in there and just kind of walk into the kind of open cafeteria area. That's even better. That's even better. Take all this out. Here, we just have a nice little open cafeteria. That's the good stuff. The good stuff. Okay, and then we want to transition from atrium floor to cafeteria. Cafeteria right here. And we just want it to be like this. Oh wait, I gotta snap it over here. See, it doesn't snap to the atrium floor. I think it should snap. I don't know why it doesn't snap there. It's weird that it doesn't just snap to it, right? But if you snap it to another piece that you've already put down, then it does. Now I use the doorway to get it started. So I put the doorway down, I snapped some pieces down, I took the doorway away, and then I can snap the rest of the pieces in there, and which makes it look very, very legit. I'm going to put that like that. Is there a corner cafeteria room? See, this is another one of those things that needs a corner one, right? So I could cover that corner if I wanted to. But, you know, hey. They only give me so many pieces. I can only do what I can do. Oh, wait, I don't want to block. Am I blocking? I don't want to block that. I want to have a nice little area that way. So... Man, this really makes you think. It really makes you think big time. It's like, okay, how am I going to do that? And I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go that way. And then I want a corner. I love stuff that makes me think creatively. That's why this game's so great. I'm in that creative mode all the time with this game. And then back again. This way. Like so. And take this out. And then we need that corner. Oops. Keep coming out of there. It's tough thing to learn. I keep going down like I'm going to get to a different part of the kit. But I don't need to go to a different part of the kit because I'm just fine. Cafeteria corner. And then we need the sides again. So it's kind of like building a puzzle, right? So you build the outside pieces first. And there you go. Yeah, that's way better. I like that way better than having it closed off. I think that looks great. All right. I love you guys. I love Kismet especially. So that's why I'm doing so many giveaways. Oh, thank you, Noah. Kiz, can you explain how to set up a supply line between cinemas? Absolutely, Sharon. It's actually fairly easy. All you do is you go over here and you find yourself one of these peeps who are doing absolutely nothing. That guy who's doing nothing. So right down below here, let me get my arrow and I'll point it out to you. Bet you didn't know I had a cool 3D arrow to make things easy so you didn't have to look all over the screen. So I can just go bloop and point out stuff right here at the bottom of the screen. I think it's going to be right about here. Let me see. Yes, right there. My arrow over just a little bit. All right, this dude will hold still. Well, forget that guy. I'm going to aim at this girl here. There we go. So you just use Q for supply line if you're playing on PC or whatever your comparable key is. You hit Q. And then it will say, where do you want to send the settler to? Now, that is how to make it work functionally, right? Now, let's talk about the why you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that because I've already set up one. Who was that? Kellogg's! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now if you look here in the map, right? If you look in the map, and you're setting up your trade routes. Now, notice how mine are very neat and clean. Now, you don't have to do them that way. You can send everybody out of Red Rocket or everybody out of Sanctuary if you want. But what I do is I start, you want to go either cascading forward or cascading backwards, meaning the person who is your provisioner starts the Sanctuary, they go to Red Rocket, they come back. And then they go Red Rocket Truck Stop to Abernathy Farm. So they're from Red Rocket, they go to Abernathy Farm, and then they come back, right? Abernathy Farm to Sunshine Tidings and come back. Or you can do the reverse, right? You can take them from Sunshine Tidings, the actual provisioner that you send over, from Sunshine Tidings and send them to Abernathy Farm. There's that connection. Abernathy Farm to Red Rocket. There's that connection. Red Rocket to Sanctuary. I've tried it both ways. My last one, I tried forward. This one, I tried backwards. I prefer backwards, right? Because this way at Sanctuary, you actually get the use of all of your people, all 24 in my case, because I also have some, my some of my robots there and also some of my companions there. Normally I can have 21 max regular people settlers as opposed to robots and all of the other people. But what I would do is I'd go to Red Rocket and I would get someone at Red Rocket and say, look, you be the supply line to Sanctuary, right? And just one person. Because then you're only diminished by one person at Red Rocket. You have all of your people at Sanctuary to build that settlement up. Then you go to Abernathy Farm and you say, okay, I'm going to take one person here and I'm going to send them and establish 2 Red Rocket, right? So that really helps you a lot. This way you're only using one person per settlement and you're not wasting all of your people in one settlement to do it. Now, of course, your game, you can do whatever you want, but I find it's better to do that. This way I have 20 people at every single settlement and 21 people at Sanctuary to build up my settlement, right? So I'm not, Red Rocket basically doesn't have everybody sending out and nobody there at the actual location, building or farming or whatever. Eventually I'm going to come back to that settlement, by the way. I haven't even finished that one yet, but I will come back to it. So there you go. There's all about the thing. And of course your resources work. Once you build up your supply lines, no matter where you have all your junk, it doesn't matter. It will work throughout all of your settlements when you're building stuff. Not necessarily when you're cooking or doing stuff like that, but it will work throughout your entire settlements whenever you need building materials like steel and wood and all of that stuff. So there you go. That is a very detailed answer to setting up supply lines. There you go. Let's see. Bradley Brown says, Kismet, they gave you something called trim that makes that corner looks much better. They gave you trim. Oh, they do? Oh, let's try it out. I want to try out something new. Trim. Where is the trim? Where's it at? In here? Nope. Vault doors? No. Maybe an atrium? Atrium, column mid, inner corner. Where's the trim? Wide halls. What? Where's it at? Where's the trim at? That's what I want to know. Bill Brown, let me know where that's at, man. Twistin'. Another song I added. Twistin' the night away. By the way, if you ever never seen that movie called Inner Space, this movie's in that. This song's in that movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. So great. Why does your supply line look like a stick person? That's because he's dancing. Go, doot, 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 doot. Thanks for explaining that, kid, says Saron. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I do answer questions. I do interact on the stream. I don't know why people just sit here and go for their whole entire stream. I think talking to you guys is the funnest part. Other than, of course, getting in the mode. Oh, getting some Doom action going on in here. Turn that down. There we go. Kids, try robot provisioners, way more efficient as in speed and can protect themselves better. Yes, Checkmate, I have tried that out recently with Lord Winter's robot, and I really like it. I think I'm going to put all of my provisioners eventually as robots and have them with the track legs, right? With the track legs. This way they can be strong and also deliver fast as well. Now, of course, I could put him as Mr. Handy, but then, of course, they take less damage as a Mr. Handy. So put him with track legs, with a sentry body, and then they'll just be like a sentry robot going back and forth. Of course, in the new survival mode, it just eats resources like crazy when you're building robots. I've literally spent thousands of aluminum, which is super hard for me to get because it takes a while for each instance to reset in the new survival mode. So there we go. So let me know where that trim is. I haven't seen that trim. Maybe it's somewhere else that I have not seen. Yeah, we could have built some elevators up in here too, huh? We could have built some elevators. Let's try to... Yeah, we could have snapped an elevator in there. But, look, it just doesn't... It's just not Vault, right? It's cool, but it's not Vault. That's like outdoor stuff. This is like a fully finished, cleaned out Vault. So if somebody knows where that trim is, let me know. So I don't see it here in the Vault stuff. Now, I've seen the corner one where you can do a corner trim over here. but I don't see it under cafeteria. So they have the cafeteria one that doesn't have it. In this one it has it. Under domestic, you've got this nice corner, prefab corner, which is pretty nice. Of course, I could just do this, right? Just take that one out and just put that kind of one there whenever I'm doing one that's going up into the stairwell. But see, then it doesn't quite match up at the top there, and that bugs me. And that bugs me. Of course, I'm not really going to see it once I put the wall in, right? Once I put the thing in there. Let's see. Let's go in and put a floor window in. Yeah, I'm not going to see it. Not going to see it. And then going to put our mid walls up. Starting to get in the groove of this thing now. It definitely has a learning curve to it. Don't get frustrated. You will run into some little snafu monkeys. I know I did. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, why doesn't this snap right? Yeah, that's not bad. I really like that. It's good. It's good. Let's keep going. Let's not get too overly fixated, because you can only do as much as you can do in here, right? You can only do as much as you can do. Oh, that was terrible. There we go. Oh man, I'm gonna put some booths in here, and I think in the back corner here is where the actual food area is gonna be, right? I can put the food area back here, and you could have storage back here with racks up on the walls and all. That's where all the food is prepped back there. And then up here is where everybody sits and eats in this big cafeteria area. That's much better use of that space. Much better. Very cool. Uh-oh. See, am I having a drop in my thing? Nope. Been going 3 hours. I'm only using 20% of my CPU, and I'm at 3,000 KBS going up. So there you go. And thanks, Shagsmeg, for that suggestion. Kids in atrium. That's an atrium, huh? In a corner top. Don't see it. Inner corner mid. Let's try it. Let's go ahead and put this kid in there. Cafeteria. I'll put that in there. Then we're going to go back to atrium. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome if that snapped in there? Wouldn't that be awesome? That should totally snap in there. I mean, that's what I would think it would be, but there you go. Maybe I have to snap it in there before I put the thing down. That's a big nope. Inner corner mid. Say some Akbar! Got 21. Winning the cornfield today. Wait, that's not even matching up. Yo. That doesn't even match up. Ah, get out of there. I meant Akbar. It's in atriums toward the end. There's trim. Yeah, well that's not what I'm looking for, but that's cool though. I know I can put that up here. Well, apparently on this one I can put it that way, but I know I can put it up here as a trim, like that. But I'm looking for a vertical trim. Can you put a vertical trim in there? I'm trying to look for a corner trim. Grandma killed him for dinner. Are we in a cornfield today? Huh. Met Akbar. What about using a atrium corner? The bottom. Right here. Oh, atrium corner. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Then I'm going to put this here. Now I've got an atrium corner. Of course, this still doesn't look perfect. Don't like it. Don't like it. Okay. Well, let's not get too obsessive. Let's just do that. Good enough. Let's go with it. Alright, let's not get too obsessed. Nooshki! The wonderful Nooshki hanging out in the stream. Thank you so much, Nooshki. We're getting it going on in here, Nooshki. I'm on a roll today. I'm on a roll. Hey, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Ooh, says Chewbacca. Thanks for hanging out, Chewbacca. All right, let's keep going. We are absolutely on a roll today. We are rocking this vault. We have just added a giant cafeteria down here at level 1. Look how many levels I got going. Look at that. 5 levels going simultaneously, and I fixed my atrium. I'm going to have 2 levels at the top just for me. And then, of course, I'm going to have the overseer's level there. And then a nursery underneath that with a clinic. And then over there, security office. Over there, food. Over there, I don't know yet. And then 4 levels of residential. So let's go to it. So we got level 1 done. Well, at least started. And then now we're going to go ahead and work on level 2. Take all this out. And we've still got our clinic, a little bit of our clinic left. So let's go ahead and re-establish our clinic here. Are you with me? Oh, why is it not snapping? Oh, I don't have a transition. I don't have a transition in cap. It's like, why is that not working? Though I could have backtracked it from the other side of the room. Common clinic. There we go. See, I had to put a transition there to make it snap. But I could have just built my way back this way, by the way. Could have totally built my way back. Now look how much room we've added to the clinic here. We've added a lot of room. And we could make that like the containment area. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make that into like a containment area. We're going to go ahead and put a doorway there. And then... oh, this is so fun. So fun when you start getting in the groove. Okay. See, and then we'll have like a containment room back here for anybody who's got to be quarantined away from everybody else. And we'll want one of these. Oh, we'll want a corner doorway is what we want. Corner doorway. Other corner doorway. Like this. There we go. And then we'll want a normal corner. And then another corner. And then... oh, we got a little bit of a problem here. There's that corner window problem again. Yeah, I can't put a window there. Bugs me. Bugs me. Okay, I'm going to try to do that. And then I'm going to try to go back and just see if I can use an end cap, domestic wall end cap here. No. See, what I need right here is I need a window with a flat area, or a doorway with a flat area, so I can make that work. But all I got is a corner. Now, also, see how it's kind of hard to put the corner down? I find if you go over here where there's nothing and then kind of scroll in and then go back, you make it a little bit easier to try to snap that in there, right? And that's the prefab corner. Can't put that in there. See, I've got a window. See, what they needed is they needed, instead of a not just a doorway one, but they needed two more, which was a window corner. Window corner, window corner. That's what they need. So if you guys are making mods, window corner, window corner. That's what we need. Uranium fever. I really would like to put a window in there, but it's not going to let me. Uranium fever. Your vault's looking great, kids. Thank you, Noshki. Yes, we are on a roll. I just learned how to do multiple stacking, perfectly stacked stairwells that are basically 5 levels high. If you learn only one thing in my stream, that would be a giant space saver. Look at that. See, the stairwells just switch back. They're like spiral stairwells, go all the way up. We figured it out, and look how far up I have it. Always goes up right when I'm talking. Always does that. It goes way up. Look at that. It goes way up there. I literally have 5 levels. So I'm going to have 4 levels of residential over here. And it's going to be 2 levels that are accessed from down here, and then 2 levels that are accessed from going up the stairwell here. We figured out how to stack them perfectly on top of each other. Now, you'd think they just would snap to each other on top, but they don't. You have to put one down and then use an actual end piece to snap them together. Let's go up there and take a look. Like these things here, you have to actually put some pieces down, and like these ones up here, these prefab walls. So you put them down, and then it'll snap to it, and then you can keep spiraling them all the way up, and they will fit up on top of each other, which is great. Which is great, which is what you want. And of course, if you guys want to see all that again, you can check that out on my video on demand. You can watch all this back later. I think I'm probably going to upload this particular one before my other one so you guys can see the vault-tec building. Oops, 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 oops. Now this, I still want to have it as in Windows. Right, Windows, yep. Okay, and again, clinic. We can put the window there. Yep, that looks good. Looks good. See, what I want is I want them to be able to, that needs to be a corner. Be able to see out into the main area. See? They can see out in the main area. Oh, that's not supposed to be a clinic down there. That's supposed to be the nursery. So we've got a big clinic here. We've got a quarantine room back here for whoever. Oh, I put a common corner room in there. That was my bad. My bad. Move this closer, then come back in the room. Snap it in there. Take that clinic window out. So, again, you notice that I add things, take it away, add things, take it away. I do that a lot to try to get a feel for it. So we've got a nice containment room back there in the corner. I'm going to do all the doors at the end, by the way. I find you want to do your doors at the end. And then we can go ahead and put a double window here. Like so. This needs to be a corner. Sometimes you just got to do stuff because it's easier, right? So there we go, and then we'll have this room, which will then be the clinic. Then be the nursery. And then we just match everything up, right, to whatever we have already built. So we got a window one that goes against a window one, like so. Oh, I forgot to put the windows in. Speaking of windows. Oh, you can put one of those windows in. Put that window in and see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and try to put the window side in on this side and see if we can control which direction that window goes. Because that window is going out that way. And we're going to go ahead and put the nursery in here. And then try to put the window in. Let's see what it does. Make it sure, does it go on the inside of this window? This is the other way. So you'd think that would go on the inside of that window. But basically what we need to do is take this one out. Put this on the inside of the window. Ah, okay. Look at me learning stuff. See, because it just looks cooler that it's going in that direction when you're looking, right? Yeah, you know, I guess that's a matter of style. Matter of style. Go my soul to the company store. Alright, let's take a look. See, then you kind of come up to the window and you look in there, and the window's going in, so you can look in at all the little babies. All the little babies! Babies! Why do I go? Wax my soul. By noon! Kez, use cafeteria doorway there. They should have lined on the right side where you're looking to clean it up. Maybe. Kidney Killer, thanks for hanging out. Kiz, what are you going to do with the other sections? Residential, security area, food area. We're going to do a whole bunch of that stuff all night long. We're going to just keep going and going and going. We're doing a mega stream tonight. We're just going to keep on going. Can you play Reanium Fever? I did play it earlier, Stu Grow. I think it's going to come up again. I think it's going to come up again. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. Yeah, coming up again, man. Hey, the Second Lord, thanks for hanging out. Sorry if I am a little slow on chat. Obviously, I am knee-deep in building here. Hey, kids, what's good? Oh, you know what's good? The vault-tec workshop, that's what's good. Especially when you start to get momentum going, and you start to understand how the different pieces fit together, and how you can make them work together, right? Like you can see I'm, Miss Coastal Cottage. You can see I'm transitioning here from a clinic into a nursery. And I want the windows to go a certain direction, right? So they go in toward this way. Like that. So I can just kind of look in there in the nursery. Right? So you got to build this side down, then put the window in, and then put that down. So you got to know the correct sequence to making all that stuff happen. Let's go ahead and finish in the rest of this clinic here. Now, same thing here. I could put those windows in, but I'm just going to go ahead and put the straight windows in for this. Right there. So we can look out on the atrium, see what's going on out there in case there's trouble. We can look in here at the nursery. I would have loved to have a window into here, though. But to finish it out, I have to do it like that. Okay. Hopefully Bethesda adds that, but I seriously doubt at this point. I think they got one more to go, and then it's mods to make stuff happen. Alright, let's put the rest of the nursery in there, and then we have our corner, nursery corner, then nursery window. No, no, it's got to be a corner. That's right. Got to be a corner. Oh, wish I'd stop coming out of there. Stop coming out of there. See, and what I'm trying to do is finish it in such a way that you don't see the actual kit part on the back of it. So you got to finish it out in such a way where you can't see that. So there we go. There is our nursery in here, and then our clinic here. And then if we go down the stairs, here we've got our thing here. And you think I should put a doorway there? Let's try that doorway. Cafeteria doorway. That sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea, Kidney Killer. One of my legendary supporters here on the stream. Let's try it. Kidney Killer's got them skills. Ah, Kidney Killer with them skills. Look at that. That's the missing piece I needed. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, and then I'm going to take this out. And then I can finish this corner with the atrium. With the atrium corner one. Yeah, Kidney Killer, like a boss. Look at that. Nice job, buddy. I knew there was a piece. I just could sense there was a piece that went there. Nice. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so look at that from up here. Not too bad, not too bad. And then, so we got to get matching pieces up here in the atrium. So we want to have mid-windows. So we'll go ahead and put mid-windows up here where the mid-windows go. And then where you don't have mid-windows, again, I'm trying not to see the back of this. You don't want to see the outside of the vault. You want it to be sealed. Sealed in here. There we go. And there we go. Aha. And they can see out here from there. And from here, they still need to do that. And then the atrium here is good. And then, of course, we'll put the Overseer's one up there for me. Looking good. And we got to raise the rest of this up a bit. Notice how this one's much higher than that one. We learned how to raise it up and then, of course, put a whole bunch of stuff over there. There we go. Hi, Ricky Mine. Oh, always great to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Kiz, I meant, what are you going to do with the other sectors like the north sector? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I might run out of space. I don't know. Those spaces are huge. Those might be like resource areas, right? Where you put a whole bunch of food or water or whatever down in those areas, because those are really far away. I would want the main vault to be kind of right here, right? So that you can come in and out of this main area. You have the small area, which is the entrance. Then you have like an area where it's kind of like a security check. So if anybody tries to run in and get in the vault, you can block it that way. And then, of course, you only have tunnels and whatnot in case raiders try to get in. And, of course, kill boxes. I'm going to have kill boxes up here up against the wall. In case anybody gets unruly down here, it'll just like da-da-da-da-da and take them out. So I can't wait to do that. Can't wait. Okay, now the same thing over here. I need to make this look. I need to fix these corners. Okay, and I need to take all this back down again. Take all this down. I got to redo it all. Okay. So this is the edge right here. So I can go there and I can go there. So I need kind of like an L shaped right there. I'm just going to do it like this. Then I need another one here. Like that. Put that there. Well, actually, I don't need that there. Put that there, and then, see, I'm trying to think ahead now. I'm trying to think ahead of what actual piece I need there instead of putting a piece and then taking a piece away. And then this one here. So we kind of finish it out as we go, right? And then the same thing here. So we need another finished piece there into the corner. Then we need another edge. What you really need is a way to offset. You need a way to offset that so I can run right down the middle of that hall. You know what I mean? Like a half space. You need like a half space so I can center it. I'm gonna put that in the half space. Something like that. I'd have to try to figure it out. Go here. How to make a half space. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to make a half space. Maybe we can use a piece here to push a half space. We need 2 half spaces. Okay, and the atrium. See, I figure out all the solutions to the problem. The building becomes easier. The building becomes easy once you figure out the solutions to the problems. The building is like the easy part. The problem solving is the tough part. Need something that'll make a half space. We build a end cap. Too bad we can't stack those end caps on top of each other. Doorway. And an end cap. Feel like it's something to do with that end cap. So if you could put 2 end caps down that would offset, you could do it. Gotta love this vault, and its number makes me think you're building a vault of honor to me, Kismet. There you go, Noah. Drop the dragon number. Hello, Kismet. Everyone says bad see me. Welcome. Blocky Brown, Kismet, my experimental room are way down the tunnel system, so you can't hear them scream. Hey, that's a great idea. Put them way off to the side, so no one else can hear them. That's like, yeah, that's the experimental wing. Hey, that's a very smart idea. I like that idea. Kids, I wonder if they set the limit to the human settlers to 24 like other settlements, or because of the vault size, they can be expanded to more. I don't know. Wouldn't that be awesome? You could have like 50 people wandering around, or 100, or 1,000. That'd be awesome. Crazy. Kids, you're also halfway to maximum settlement size. I know that. I know. So I really want to. I want to have this my main area first, and I can always tear it down and remake it. You know, I'll make it about 5 times anyway. Kids, to clean up the other side of the cafeteria, you could place 2 corner pieces, cafeteria corner and an atrium corner, to make it like a rounded corner. An atrium corner and a cafeteria corner. You mean like this? Drop the dragon hammer! Thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. I think actually that I'm not going to do exactly what you said, but I did spawn another idea. I think what I'm going to do is just put a window there. No, but it doesn't matter anyway. I still see the edge of it. That is a good idea. I'll come back to that. Let's keep going over here. Okay, so how to make half a space. Now I could physically do it myself, right? I could go in and just try to offset it physically myself. Like that. But it's not going to be easy to do over here. Maybe I could do... Because that's just not going to be precise, right? Not going to line up well. That's just not going to line up well. But really, that's what you want, right? So you can just run it straight down the middle of the thing. Straight down the middle of the thing. With the dead scorpions down there. That is a tough problem. Can I put another one here? Let's see if we can actually put a rounded atrium to get the most out of that edge. Nope. Will not let me put it right there, so I think this is as far as I can go. Right there. That's going to be a corner. That, oh, actually went inside that other room, inside that other one. Kismet used the double room. Use the double room. What does that mean? Kids, try robot guards for max testing on dwellers. Okay, I will try that. Kids like the inner corner cap bar thing. There's just one corner column that goes up with other. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, right here. I see what you're saying. You're saying this one, right there, like that. Try to block that corner off, and then you do. Hopefully, that's what you're saying. And then I'll do put this one back, and then corner. Like that. Like that. That's what you're saying, right? The inner corner, the atrium inner corner bottom, to try to kind of corner that off. Man, I wish there was one for the cafeteria which did that corner. That would be great. But yeah, it does look way better. You're right. It does look way better. Look, and it matches the other side. See? Very nice. Very good, Nushki. Kismet, the double hallways. I don't know what the double hallways mean. Let's go look. Let's go look at the double hallways. I think you're trying to talk about this one here. The domestic hallways. See, now if I was running it this way, I'd have no problem. Because that's flat. I mean, how do I get them downstairs, though? So I'm going to have to run them across here. And then angle it down there. Which I guess wouldn't be too hard. Because you could use one of those tunnels to tunnel it down there and fill the rest of that out. You could... I mean, if they let you build enough, right? If they let you build enough, you could build a gigantic thing and take you all the way down there. Boom. That's exactly what I meant, kids. And on the inside of the cafeteria too. Well, see, I want my cool pattern on the thing there, though. I don't want to lose my pattern. I don't want to lose my cool pattern. Anything goes. So figure out the hard problems first, and then all the rest of that building is easy. I don't know what you mean by the double rooms. I see a double hallway. I see a transition to a utility. Of course, we got the double wide halls here. Stairwell. Yeah, these will be good when I'm running them out this way. I'm gonna go over and see if it fits. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if you were running along and all of a sudden it just automatically angled itself? That would be cool. Yeah, that's definitely looks like it's perfect for right there. See, and then you put like a utility hallway in there that angles down. Like this. Yeah. That's totally how to do that. Utility hallway to angle it down. And you can probably put a support in there. Put a support to keep it going. Something like this. Let's put that in there and then see if it snaps to it. Yep, snaps right to it. Cool. Cool. Well, I know how to do that side. Still haven't figured out how to do a half distance though. Gotta be a way to do a half distance. I wonder if I could use the concrete kit to help me with a half distance. Concrete kit time. That'd be awesome if it snapped to it. Oh, sometimes you just gotta dream. What about floors? Oh, the floor snapped to it! Oh, Kismet on the loose! The floor just totally snapped to that, or did it just drop on the ground? I thought it just snapped. Oh, it does snap! Okay, I gotta put one of those floors down, and then I can put one of these. I just figured it out. Just figured it out. My brain just went ba-boing! I just had a moment, everybody! Here it is, right here! A genius moment! Using the concrete kit to legitly look at that! That is so awesome. Oh, I have my moments. I have my moments, and that was one of them. Okay, that was cool. Now that we have that legitly going that way, let's go ahead and see if we can put this down. So we'll need to take... actually, I need to leave that there. I needed to do the concrete kit. So again, getting stuff to work together is the way to go. So I want this to go here, that to go there, and then I want one of these big floor ones. See if I can put it there. No. Can't put it there, so... maybe this way. I might have to go back one space. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Looking like a sucker. Put that floor there. Put that there. Because if I can snap that floor to this floor, that means I can snap this floor to that floor. And then we are going to do atrium. Come on, guys. Come on. That's some legitly awesome stuff I just figured out right there. Look at that. Perfection. Now we need an atrium door. Now we need to make sure that we can fix this corner here so it looks legit. So we're going to go ahead and atrium door here. So when we send them off to experiments, like that. See, now that then we've got this problem, right? So we need one of these atrium mid walls. Take that out. I'm like, bam! That's how you do a split wall in vault-tec, in the vault-tec workshop. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just showed you how to make a split wall. Come on, that was legit. If you like that, put a 1 in the chat right now. Check that out. A legit, figured that out on my own, how to do a split wall, or how to do a split offset, so that you can run it perfectly down the hallway. That's going to be a highlight right there. That's going to be a highlight for sure. Thank you, thank you. All right. As long as you're connected to the entrance, the wide hallways go perfectly. Kismet, the double hallways. That's exactly what I meant, Kismet. And on the inside cafeteria, cool. Kismet, they are colored red and blue. They're double hallways. Yeah, kids, use that fill out the cave. Use that to fill out the cave tunnel. I definitely will. Hey, Darwish, what's up? What's up? Come on, that was legitly awesome. Okay. I solved that problem. Now let's move on. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Now, we need to build out our overseers area. Let's go. We need to build out the overseers area and then the overseers overseer area. So now the next level here, this is the overseer's office. Let's go ahead and remove the rest of this prefab stuff. We've still got a bit of it over there. We're going to go ahead and take that out. Fat King Cow, thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I love figuring out stuff like that. Oh, that was super fun. Ah, that's why this game is so fun. That's why that moment right there is why the game is so fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and this time I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I can snap it. Come on. You want to snap in there. I know you do. Oh, I've got to do transition again. Keep forgetting them transitions. Who is that awesome person? Zopop! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Go ahead and shrink that down just a little bit. Get that out of my way. There we go. There we go. Let's get our next song going on. Okay. Now, I got to use, whenever you're trying to go from the hallway into another kit, by the way, like you're trying to go into the Overseer's area, you've got to use one of these things way off to the end here called a domestic doorway, a domestic end cap. You got to kind of fuddle with it. So it snaps in there. There we go. Once you get that end cap, then you can then use the other parts of the rooms here, like the Overseer's area. And then we're going to just turn right around and use another doorway. So we want to lock the Overseer's office. Boom, right there. Now we've got our doorway there. Now we can go ahead and put that corner one in there too, which is going to be a corner doorway as well. Snap it in there. There we go. Looking good, looking good. We can come up. We can go right up the stairs there. And then it comes right into the Overseer's area. Now the Overseer is going to need their own room. So I'm going to make this probably her room back here. That'll be where she sleeps. And this will be her office over here. Looks good to me. So we're going to go ahead and just start with this. No. I want a doorway. I want a doorway. Doorway. She'll want to close her door, I think, when she wants to go in there and sleep. And then we're going to need a side room. Overseer side room like this. Oh, of course, I can make it into a domestic one. So I can mix and match here. So I can do Overseer and then make it into her quarters. And try to snap that in there. Oh, then I need a doorway one. I need a corner doorway. Like this. Oh, other corner doorway. Or the other corner doorway. This way. Like that. Ah, see, I'm transitioning from Overseer into residential quarters. What does the common one look like? It just looks totally common. So if you want to see what the pattern is, what you do is you try to run it through something else. So that's just kind of... I think quarters is better. I think I'm going to go with quarters because that's more appropriate. And then we're going to go ahead and go with a corner. The lamp. Just like that. Like that. Okay, we got ourselves some quarters there. And then we're going to go back to Overseer's. And put a corner in over here. Come on, snap in there. Snap in there, and then the rest of this is super easy. The rest of this, I'm sure you guys can already visualize it in your head. You've got all the rest of the whole entire room built in your brain right now, right? Because it's super easy. Just straight pieces, kind of rounded C's, I guess you could call them, to get the rest of this in here. Come on. Come on, I know you go in there. Come on, don't be feisty. Don't be feisty. And then same thing here. Just fill in the rest of this. And then I'm going to need a corner. Like so. And then, of course, if I wanted to do a window there, I could, but I have to take out my atrium to do that, right? Because I can't do that. So she's just going to have her Overseer's window to check everybody out. And so I'm going to have to go ahead and fill in with my Overseer's thing there. Super cool. Super coos. My 60-minute man. So easy mode, right? And then we're going to go ahead and put in the rest. Bill Brooks Brown has dropped the Dragon Hammer. Crush the follow button and become part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Kids is too legit to quit. That's right. That's right. Oh, we're going to have to play that now. We're going to have to play that now. All right, we'll come back to that song. That's it. We're going to have to play some Too Legit here. Let's do this. Why can't I hear it? It done be broken. Let's try something else. There we go. Too legit to quit. Let's keep going. Poor MC Hammer. Made all that money and lost it all again. Looking good. Look at that big, beautiful overseer's office. I'll probably put her desk back there in the corner. We're going to organize all of that later. Right now. Now we need to get to Kismet's office. That's the most important one in the whole vault. Check it out. Look, I'm above everybody. Ha 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 ha. Feel free to wave your hands around at home. I'm going to leave my window open. Oh, that's a tricky one. I need a double doorway. Yeah, it's not a, I gotta have a double doorway there. I'll fix that in a minute. Fix that in a minute. We building up in here. I haven't heard this song in a while, man. He's really good. I forgot how good he was. Oh, I can create another. Oh, I can create a whole nother side over here. We'll come back and figure out how to do that later. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it works. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Why didn't that work? It's working now. Oh, I had to go in the wrong way. That's what it was. I had to have it facing outwards, not inwards. So, like, why is that one not working? Like a wall. What's the difference between those two walls? Oh, one's got a light and the other one doesn't. That's got like that. I feel someone's about to do something awesome. What do you think it's going to be? That's right, Death Star. Drop the Dragon Hammer, crush the follow button, and became part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Chaos. We're having lots of fun in here. I'm just getting warmed up. We got 5 more hours to go. We're just getting started. I remind you from the guy from Who Lies. I love those guys from Whose Line Is Anyway. They are so good. Colin Mockery is awesome. Of course, Wayne Brady is incredibly amazing in there. I mean, all those guys are really, really good. Drew Carey does like nothing in that show. He just sits there and reads the cards. But then again, it's his show, so there you go. Mr. Price is Right now. Sadly, we lost Bob Barker. Bob Barker is the stuff, man. That's what I was gonna name my dog, Bob Barker. Wouldn't that be an awesome name for a dog? Let me know in the chat if you think that'd be an awesome name for a dog, Bob Barker. Do you realize that the dwellers will be walking through the offices to get to their quarters? Yes, I do realize that. That's why I'm going to try to block them off so they don't come in my office, right? So that's why I'm going to try to create like a corner thing where it's like a 4-way, right? So or 3-way. So you come that way, this way, and then into my office, right? So that the stairwell is separate from my office. That's why I was seeing that. I was like, wait a minute, I need a whole bunch of different things to try to block the actual stairway off, and then also be an entrance into my office, right? But of course, I need to go upstairs too to my other office. But they'll be in my office no matter what. They'll come in and out of there anyway. Not like I'm going to hang in here all the time. So we'll work on that in a bit, though. I wanted to work on this. So yeah, they would have to walk through here to get over to there. That's true. I could put stairwell on the other side. If I even have enough room, I might run out of room here. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. All right. All right, that was too legit there. Let's go ahead and get back to our Fallout music. That was a great question, or great suggestion song-wise. Hey, Powered Donuts, what's up? You're making me hungry for donuts now, man. I take the power suggestion right on the thing. Super cute dog name, says Shy Little Muffin. I know, huh? Bob Barker's still alive. He just retired. Oh, I thought he had passed away, too. He retired and passed away. Well, hey, if he's still out there, awesome. I love Bob Barker. Bob Barker's the stuff, man. Poor guy had to listen to all those people scream in his ear all those years when they won that car. But awesome. He's super funny in Happy Gilmore, by the way. Super funny. I think he makes that whole movie. He makes that whole movie, Bob Barker does. Overseer's Column. Huh. Where can I put an Overseer's Column? Let's look right there. That's cool. I'm not going to use it, but it's cool. Long I'm a 60-minute man. Maybe I should have like a sub office. Like a spot over here. That's like my sub office. I'll think about it. Come back to the rest of that here in a minute. Baby. Again, see, they're going to need to come through here. More like what I've got here. See, I've got like a 4-way door there. Oh. Slight problem. Slight problem. I don't think I can build that direction right there. So, this is going to be just a small area here. Yeah, small problem there. Alright, let's see what we can do up here at the top. Put our cap on here so we can transition. And ground zero. gonna have to back off the side and die here. Though no guarantees. Well, they're gonna go that way. This will be like my, oh, I know what this is gonna be. You know what's gonna be up here? All my outfits. All the outfit stuff. Oh, that's gonna look cool. That's gonna look cool. Okay. I've got to try that immediately, too. Got to try that after I get this put together. This will be like my outfit, weapon storage, all of that. Got the wall out. All out next to me. Yeah, I know exactly what we're doing with this. We're getting it going on up in here. I don't think we can go any further. I think that's gonna be it right there. Gonna be kind of tiny up here. Yep, that'll be it. Me. I think right there is as high as we can go, and then I just put a common room down. Oh wait, maybe I should use common up here instead of overseers. I like the lighting in the common. Let's try it as a common. Looks more like storage. Actually, I'm gonna need the other doorway. Gonna need the one that's way down here. Like this. There we go. And then corners. Lots and lots of corners. Just aesthetically, I think that looks better. More of a kind of like a storage area, right? I mean, to each their own taste-wise. Yeah, see, this is like deep storage. Oh, yeah. And then we go and we use the new stuff from the contraptions. Where is that at? Ugh, I don't even remember that. Display. Oh, pff, there it is. Armor racks. That's legitimately cool. That's so awesome. Look at that. Except for I'm standing around in my underwear right now. But other than that, that's cool. That is so cool. Okay. That is legitly awesome. Totally coming back and redoing all that if I can. Ah, so good. So good. Right now we'll just put... Can we give him a sledgehammer? Really? I can give him the sledgehammer, but he doesn't use it. Give him a vault suit. Oh, wait. Oh, I can equip it. That I can equip. Can I give him a sledgehammer and equip that? No. That would have been cool. He's sitting there holding like the sledgehammer. That would be cool. Enjoy that vault suit, bro. Alright. That is done. Oops. Oopsie. That we gotta get rid of. That we gotta fix. And... was that cool? You guys like that? Hey, Power, what's up? Kiz, that could be the gym. Ah, there you go. Kismet, all these rooms, but no bathrooms. Ah, they don't need no bathrooms. Kiz, what that Fallout thing on your YouTube you showed earlier again? Oh yeah, let me link that again for you. Right here, Fallout Revelation. You guys want to see that? I'll go and pull it up again here real quick. You guys want to check out this Fallout Revelation? It is awesome. Check it out. Boom. Pause the music for a second. Check this out.
Ella. A-Train. I miss you both. I hope you get this message. They're coming for me. And I probably won't make it out of this alive. The most important thing to me is that you know the truth.
Boom. You guys can check that out. Follow that link in the chat. That is totally cool. That's a fan-made video. They did an amazingly great job. I hope Bethesda sees that and like throws them some cash, because they did a really good job on that. Man, with a bigger budget, I'm sure it could be amazing. That's like, you know what it reminds me of? And you guys watch it and let me know. For those who have watched it, let me know if it feels like Firefly to you guys. Does it feel like Firefly? It has like that magic, like the cast. It has like that magical something that Firefly had that the idiots at in corporate land canceled that show. Stupid. But they're regretting it now. Because they could have had all that money instead, but no. Alright, so I gotta go over here. I gotta find a way that can go straight and then this way. Which I know I have one here. Gonna be a hallway doorway. This way. Not four-way hallway doorway. Maybe it just needs a hallway. I totally thought people were in there. I just freaked myself out. So I can do a hallway, but I need a hallway with a side doorway. Window. Three-way door, that's what I need. What side is the door on? That side, okay. That's what I need, there we go. We got this where you can come up. Oh, they don't even need a doorway there, too. No doorway there, and then doorway this way. That'll transition there, and then this will be like my storage room where I can lock people in there I don't like. Maybe I can put Marcy in there and throw away the key. And then same thing here. I need a three-way doorway here. But that's not going to work. That's no mas going to work. Because it don't want to go there. Start that music back up again. There we go. You need a double doorway there. Doesn't matter what they give you. You always want something more, right? You always want something more. I don't know. I don't like any of that. I don't like that transition right here. This transition right there into the hallway. Pokins Modest doing the host. Thank you so much for that host, man. I appreciate it. If you are at the end of your streaming day, I hope you had an amazing day of streaming. Thanks for hanging out. And, of course, hosting some peeps in here. Kiz, was that Fallout thing on YouTube you showed earlier? Yeah, I just showed you that. Kismet, someone was happy to see us there. Someone was happy to see us there. Exactly. Okay, well, fun as always. Take care. All right, see you, Chewbacca. Have a good night. Kiz, what armor do you have? Best stats or look? Purely for look, I think, but pretty decent. I have the marine armor. Marine armor that I got from Far Harbor. I don't know if it's the best. I don't even have ballistic weave going on yet. I'm such a slacker in this playthrough. I just talked about that. Marine armor, yep. From Far Harbor. Hey, look at that. The auto fixed itself. Yes, it does. It does fix itself. I don't know what it is. Right about this time of night, the audio gets funky. It gets funky. Funky. So much we could do, huh? Jump, 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 jump. Can't go out the window. Doesn't let me. Doesn't let me. Come on, go for it. Go out the window. Oh, well, let me go out the window. Okay, so I got my office up here. This is going to be my place. And then we've got people coming in and out of my office here, though. How are we going to fix that? We can make that into like a common area. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make this. Take that out. And then we're going to make this into a domestic hallway. Sometimes it's tough. I want the three-way door. That's what I want. Like this. The door is not right there. My brain! It's frying my brain. Just can't find the right piece sometimes that you're looking for. So there's a doorway. Four-way doorways. I don't really need a four-way doorway. I need a three-way doorway that connects correctly. That's domestic. That's just domestic hallway. That's three-way. Not a doorway. See, domestic, and then you got corner, and then you got hall doorway. Then you've got hall doorway, four-way doorways, but no three-way doorways. Ugh. That's what I need. Always the piece that I need is the one that's not there. Okay. What else can we do? Let's see. We'll just use a four-way doorway. Like that. And then we'll end cap this doorway. No, not a wall cap. I need a doorway end cap. Oh, won't let me end cap that. Interesting. Okay, well. Can't end cap that. And then we'll go back. Yeah, so transitioning from one style to another style is pretty difficult and make it look nice. Go back to doorway.